That's just about the greatest deal you could ask for.
Buy one, get 5.
Because they had 5 left, and they're like, rather than throw it away, you can just have it.
Buy 1, buy 3.
And I was in the same boat of this will not heat well. It's barely good now.
Yeah, they did it to me with breakfast potatoes as well.
So I rationed it out.
I thought there was pizza heats well.
I don't know.
I've never gotten anything free, so.
Yeah,
That is not true, because I know you ordered the Domino's on my phone and you got the free chicken wings.
I meant from like Marleno's or something because they're closing. I have absolutely gotten free
It's all
stuff
about when you show up.
at some point.
The Cyber Cafe kind of closes whenever they want, so you can't schedule as well.
No.
But I've got like 3 sandwiches and a free like cup of coffee from being there like 15 minutes to closing. Because they're like, we're gonna throw this all out. Take whatever you want. I only got 3 sandwiches because I didn't want any more.
Oh my gosh, I'm insanely jealous right now.
Well, note to self, don't show up there as early as I usually do.
Me too,
Yeah.
me too.
Or just show up there an extra time.
What?
By the way,
If you need... No, go ahead.
sorry,
Nope.
free yourself to grab some drinks in the fridge. We have ginger ale, Coke, beer, and snacks are there.
Thank you.
And there's a bathroom over there if you need to use it.
Both bedrooms, if you need to.
I don't know where I put my notebook or my character sheet.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's problematic.
Just a wee bit.
Desrin forgot herself today.
I don't even have my cards. Like, none of it's in here.
That's not good at all.
Probably like sitting on
I'm
your desk.
so lazy. I want to put it. I'm so far away.
Let's just put both of them within easy reach.
Do you think we're going to be fighting today?
There is a possibility that the answer is no.
I'll just go get it.
So
Okay.
you probably will be fighting.
Y'all can start doing stuff. Just imagine Vegeran's curled up on the ground crying.
When we
Having
roll
an
initiative
existential
around your
crisis.
hand, my guy, and wherever he lands, that's his charge.
She's sobbing because she's in the presence of her long lost dad.
Well, we
When
don't
she
know
doesn't
that
know it.
necessarily.
Desmond doesn't know that.
She knows nothing.
That's
She's
what I'm gonna picture that though.
Desmond's always
Fair
in the
enough.
presence of long-lost family members that she doesn't realize.
literally 3 times.
No matter how many chances Andrew gives her.
Just
Not all of
insane.
those checks were to identify if Meredith was her mother.
That's true. Only like 2 of them were. No, wait, it was 3. No, 4, because you gave me 3 chances on the 1 roll.
Yeah, but not once again. Not all of them were. There were still other things in that encounter that you missed a lot of.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise
The
me.
entire half of the family tree just gone.
I'm gonna go
They're just
play
sitting
my
at the
deck.
table.
I'm so prepared for my character's imminent death that I already have another one like drafted up in my head.
Well, who knows what might happen.
Just warning, my dryad is very pissed off at you right now.
Yeah, it's actually based off of one of my favorite random encounters in Skyrim, the Good Death.
The good death.
The
It's been so
orc that's
long.
like, hey, I'm looking for a good death.
Oh, that guy!
that mission. Yeah, I got it.
That guy.
Just it's like that sounds like a really cool idea for a character who's like old as shit, ready to die, but wants to do it in like a heroic way.
The classic character that's looking for a glorious death.
I've heard of long death monks where the player's character is like of a race that has lived way beyond what they are expected, like a 50-year-old Arakocra. So they become the monk and they're like, why am I not dead?
I want to be dead.
Or a
Why am I
51-year-old
not dead?
turtle.
Yeah.
Their average lifespan is 50
I
years.
am amazed that the
Just strange
race is
design.
based off of species that live really freaking long times. Don't live that long.
I think I saw somewhere that, or maybe I came up with it. I'm not 100% sure. But I think the catch about that is it's the average, and so a lot of them die very young. And so the ones that live really long and forever.
What species has the youngest average age?
Arakocra have an average of 20.
Mm.
I feel like that's like unusually short.
I think it'd be really funny if, like, in a campaign, a character just like died of old age.
Oh yeah.
It's possible. They have a system for that.
There was a Magic the Gathering crossover with D&D, and there was like some race that was like made of pure magic, and their average life was like completely random. Some live like a month, others live a couple years.
I have creatures like that.
So they just live impulsively their entire lives.
Wow, these dice are not doing well tonight. The highest roll I've gotten is a 5. That's
That's
bodes
good
well,
for us.
That bodes very well for you guys. Usually they're quite good.
Hey, maybe it does.
Let's see.
So yeah. Last session was a thing where you guys teleported to an unknown land to be determined later. No, I know the exact answer. But into a laboratory with an elven wizard because of a hag who took some life off of one of your compatriots.
You took one of my spells.
That is also true.
We spent a good portion of the session trying to convince someone that what we were doing wasn't a stupid idea.
It didn't work.
It did it.
It still didn't work.
The old heave-ho worked perfectly.
To be fair, both options were very good.
Not to her.
That is true. Like, there's lots of story in both directions.
But as a hard to decide for now. Who knows what he's been up to?
The hag was exceptionally patient with us, which tells me.
Yeah, I was impressed that the hag didn't throw us on the way.
Well, that makes me think we were mice like inches away from a mousetrap, and she would just do whatever to get us to walk forward just a bit.
No, that's thirsty.
There was a lot there that she had that you guys didn't first go to perceive.
Wait, like treasures or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
What kind?
Like all of the things that she took from previous deals.
Yeah, but she's not gonna give those to us without a
Yeah,
fight.
and even if we get.
Should have gone for a seduction check.
What is this?
Yeah, pull the chester.
Okay, was the hag?
How will I ever pay for this pizza?
Yeah, was the hag a little? It was beautiful or horrible?
Oh, horrible. I didn't get to use her miniature, so
The-
let me
the
go
image-
grab
Yeah, bring out the Wendigo.
The
You should
image
call
you
the
used
hag.
on- the image you used on Roll20 was pretty accurate.
No, this is
Oh.
what she looked like.
Oh. The antlers.
And you want to seduce that thing?
I'd like to. I'd
Really
like
you?
to see the.
It's not a Wendigo. It's just four-legged and big and does have antlers.
Well, the mini. We can argue that the mini is a Wendigo.
The mini isn't. It was literally made as a hag.
Oh,
That's how I perceive hags in my campaign setting.
okay.
Or at least this kind of hag.
Okay, fair.
I just imagine a hag to be like a really ugly old lady.
Oh crap!
That's a very
That's the starting point.
That's just.
that's a prime material plane hag. This is a Feywild hag.
Ah.
There's a difference.
Where are you going, man?
Oh, stop.
You're good?
Yeah, good.
All hags start at the point of being ugly old women. And then from there.
From there, they get
they
even
get
worse.
creative.
There you go. I forgot my music. Hey, where got that guy?
Well, once again, I have no idea if we're going to have combat today because
No,
there's a
guys,
whole
guys.
thing you gotta get through first.
Like not getting killed or not getting arrested.
All of the above.
Got it.
And more. Not getting blanked.
No, we can survive that.
If you can survive the wizard in the one-room place, you can survive the session. Possibly. I don't know. This is rather chaotic.
We're level 4. We're invincible.
Honestly, yeah.
We would have become well acquainted with how true that was if we challenged the hag for the treasure.
Yeah, she only had an armor class of 41.
That's about on par with.
Why is that here?
Why is it painted? That must mean something too. And not just that you got around to painting it.
I've been on a thing of wanting to paint all of my minis, but I've only gotten like 2 of them. I just burned them.
The painted minis are adult dragons.
We also got a mini one, right? There's, and that
I'm
scares
trying
me.
not to look at them. Although we undersell ours, we came really close to killing that dragon in one go with one person missing.
Yes, but
And only one death.
there were 2 deaths.
One definite death.
Okay, so wait,
Bugbears are not immortal.
You're 2 levels better already. You guys could survive the dragon if I threw it back at you. Probably.
No!
Maybe aged another 200 years and not already injured.
I'm a freaking tree!
Oh yeah, you would catch fire. Very easily.
Did the
It didn't say anything about being weak to it unless I use an ability, but still, I'm a tree.
enough damage die and anyone's weak to the fire breath? Did the volcanic dragon breathe fire before?
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot.
It exploded with rings of fire around it.
Okay, I do remember that.
Yeah. It's kind of a relentless, obnoxious creature. There we go, that's fixed. Just put that there. Actually, wait. Of all the minis I brought out, the one that I actually should have brought out, just to watch.
What about the Time Warden?
We don't need them right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Right now. Dorvan isn't a Time Warden, so he doesn't get one of their minis. I don't know if that should be a thought of concern or not, but he's not one of them. We'll take this off. Okay. So, yeah. Is there any questions you guys have that I can answer or that you would think your character would know but you're not 100% sure?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Where did we go when we went through the portal? Like, where are we right now?
You are in Dorvan's laboratory.
Oh, okay.
Who's Dorvan?
I'm glad you asked that because I was about to. But I should know that.
He is the elven wizard that you've been trying to, that Vizrin at least specifically has been trying to track down.
Would I know anything about this?
Probably not. This seems like a very strange side quest for you.
Would I know anything about Dorvan? No?
Off the bat, no.
Okay.
Well, you, given your history, you probably would have heard Lavira mention, like, missing parent. But, like...
But not specifics?
Yeah, she wouldn't have given a name, so you wouldn't be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
And you got pushed through the portal by him.
Him.
Right? Okay. Just making sure who's doing what.
My brain decided that getting to EAS scenarios was a really good idea the other day.
EAS?
Emergency alert system scenarios.
Okay.
Basically, they're YouTube videos that simulate, like, a certain scenario
Sure.
where there's, like, but it's, like, telling a story through emergency alerts.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
But the
cool.
ones that I like are the more realistic ones because, like, I don't give a shit about
Lost
the,
my
like,
power cards.
the SCP themed ones
Lost
or
all my power
the,
cards.
or the, like, zombie apocalypse themed ones. But the ones about nuclear war are really interesting. And the first one of them that I watched was, like, 45 minutes long because it tells multiple, like, throughout time. And, like, my stomach was churning for, like, half an hour afterwards.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Potentially timely too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I watched it like it was like 4 days ago when I watched it.
So if you watch that and you look at the news, just
I have presents for you.
it's like pulling a counter down for
One.
the exact same month.
2,
I've seen
3,
just one video like that where it
4,
was like the planet went out of alignment.
5.
That was one of the other ones that I
And
watched.
6.
I figured there's
Thank
a
you
whole
for letting me
genre
use
like
this.
that.
I
have
then was
presents
reminded
for
of the
you. It's your
concept
own
of
box.
Yes.
mutually assured destruction and realized.
Whenever I say I
actually,
have a
we're
present for
probably
you
a lot
and it's
safer
not your
than it
birthday, you
sounds
know
like
it's something
we
I
are.
borrowed.
Because somehow the concept of if one person fires a nuke, then everybody
Oh
fires
my
them and
gosh,
they
that
all die
looks
is
so
actually somewhat
cool.
reassuring.
Heck yes. Well, you can do more painting tomorrow.
I know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I'm not gonna be here.
Oh, from 5 to 7?
No, I go home every other weekend.
Oh, crying. Well, nobody could come on Tuesday, so we made it a Friday. And then nobody could come on
When's going to be the first session of your campaign?
Friday, starting at 7 instead of 6:30.
Oh, so we're just going to...
Roll right into it.
Hell yes.
Yep, and because I'm co-programming with another person, they can clean up. Because I did literally everything else.
Also got my mini painted.
Who are you co-programming with?
Cameron,
Oh, fun.
this one's our building wide. God damn it, again? Today is just not my day at all. Like, in the slightest. I am having a time.
Okay. So, yeah.
Does anybody want the rest of this? Because otherwise I will get rid of it.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't eat after other people.
Okay. Sounds good.
There's so much free food from Marletto, so I couldn't possibly have more.
Oh.
What chaos shall ensue now?
I have no clue.
World domination.
Yeah, see?
What?
Possibility.
No, I remember what happened. I just have no idea how I'm going to handle it.
Oh, okay.
No one does.
I got... She was having a crisis last time, and she never got out of it.
It may actually be pretty rigid if I'm too scared to touch anything. May.
May. Use my mats.
Should have got to focus on the languages that
Here are the rest of your ketchup packets back.
we can hold on to them for right now.
Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah. So we did a brief recap of the last session.
There's no
Do you
game.
need us to re-say anything, or do you have any questions about what went on, or?
I know Lavira got dragged. Not Lavira, Jesus. No, that's the wrong
No, she's right
character.
there.
Yeah, she's right there.
Kyrthia?
I was gonna say Karina.
Kyrthia.
Kyrthia.
I literally made room for you, and you somehow still found a way to step on my stuff.
Try
Keurig.
Kyrthia.
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 Kevin.
There we go. That's a weird name for my
Kevin.
brain.
Keurig.
Kyrthia
I still like Kevin.
did not want to go willingly, so she forced somebody else to drag her, which is
Me.
Mariel.
Well, hold on. Mariel is a boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl. Got it.
And I was the first one to run in because I just wanted the session to end. So
I did the
That
mage
was
hand.
If
that
only
went
you knew.
much longer.
I did the mage hand thing because I was mostly because I was tired and ready.
Yeah, we did like literally
Could you
45
pull that
minutes
in
of
for
just
me?
debating
Yeah,
to go in there.
There's
I was
only
like,
a
fuck it.
giant portal to another world. Do we want to go in?
But in
Yes!
The answer was no.
The answer is yes, of course we wanted to go in.
Not this character.
Which is why we forced you.
But in game, the portal negotiations maybe lasted a round. Once we were actually there. 'Cause
Do you
we did the
have
flashback.
a list of my powers in the owlbear thing? Or like, or do you not have any?
I don't think we
Okay,
could
then I'll just
update
Google
that.
all the stuff.
Okay.
Because I got them all written down.
Okay.
Tanner, I also thought it was very funny that you were
You're fine.
that you're like, oh, I need to go by this time, and we went later than usual.
Oh yeah, no, I'm so sorry.
I wanted to say one thing And so I had to like wait for hours.
Is that power strip on?
Should be.
No.
Well, then it doesn't have a lit light or any markings.
There we
on
go.
the
There we go.
switch.
Yeah, it
So,
was not on.
It's hard. It's impossible to tell because there's no light and there's no markings on the switch. You just have to guess.
I wouldn't have known until my computer shut down. So.
I can just tell because my charger has an LED indicator on it.
I will say, now that you made me think of that, I don't need to leave right at 11, but just sometime around then.
Well, at least as far as my brain is telling me, this might be a shorter session.
The best we can
unless
do
you
is
guys-
4:30.
See, you said that, and now it's not. So.
It depends on how much else we have to convince people to follow along with.
Yeah, wow.
Because admittedly, that was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all.
But we're in D&D, and we worked so hard to get a portal in front of us.
With my memories.
And we also.
Yeah, we sacrificed a hell of a lot.
My
We had
thought
to
in
get
doing
right.
that
memory,
is
my memory
we
is
need
not
all hands on deck,
5%.
so we
You
might
don't
as
know
well.
who we are!
Yeah, we need everybody to come with
Still
us. So.
5%. Still 5% of my library memory. So
Yeah, but you have no idea where you are, you don't know why you're there, and you don't know who you're with.
That makes it make it even more fun.
For you, not for us, because you might attack us.
Maybe not.
So yeah, I guess let's start there. You watch you all make it through the
Fucking
portal,
Windows
and
update.
Lomler, as you're kind of going, you feel an icy chill just kind of coalesce around your mind, and it's almost cleansing and relaxing by the time you're free. And when you enter the room, there are 5 other individuals in there that you have no idea who they are.
Hey,
And one of whom seems very confused at all of you appearing.
I have a question. This is just something general. Is the memory wipe like he's aware that his memory has been wiped?
Yeah, we went through this. Like, he is aware that he doesn't know what all has gone on. There are 5 lifetimes that are just missing, and one of them is this one.
Okay.
You said there was another person in this room
Yeah,
besides
Gorgon.
us? Okay, so he's actually in here, guys. I mean, everything is a lie. Okay.
hey,
Yeah, there's pictures in the chat.
I'm gonna say, hey, whoa. Hi, my name is. Who am I? Where am I?
You know.
Would he, though?
Do I know that I still have my memory from?
You know generally like who you are, things about you. Like, you know your Lomler.
What, I know my name.
Yeah, you
Oh.
know your name.
Oh,
Just not like
That's something that has
experience.
persisted across all of your lifetimes.
oh, okay,
Oh.
I must look like a monster to you.
Do I know? Do I know the species?
Go ahead and you have a bestiary on you. Go ahead and roll me a
What's that?
history check. Or nature.
I'll go with history 11.
It's an old.
Oh,
They're not usually very peaceable.
oh, no. This should be interesting.
Then there are 3 elves and 1 elf who looks kind of wooden.
Huh. Are we? Where are we? Who are you guys? Hello?
You guys are just staring off into the distance with a blank look on her face.
Okay, so we have one who is mute. Cool. And you guys are. No?
You don't remember?
What happened to you?
Do I know what happened to me?
He says it out loud.
Oh God.
Go ahead and roll me just a straight d20.
Let's trade it. 15.
Okay. As you're kind of trying to piece things together, the feeling of realization kind of just retreat back into your mind, and you hear just cackling from the inside of your skull,
Like, do I hear it when I'm ready? Is
just in the back of your mind,
like,
just as you're trying to remember things.
do I hear the cackling?
You hear it. No one else does.
For Who's laughing at me?
Are you okay?
You're doing a bit. Stop it.
I have no idea who you are. No. Neither are you two. And for the love of God, can someone tell me what's happening to her?
Our monk is broken.
This
Who's
one
broken?
just discovered
I'm not
that
broken.
this one just discovered that she may or may not be worshipping a god that's also working with a very evil god.
Ah.
We
That sucks. Oh, that sucks.
Also, you've got a book on you. It's the communication device with said evil god. Just so you know.
Ow! Ow! What kind of book is this again?
Communication device with beings inside the Twilight Obelisk.
So we can
That all meant like nothing to you.
Sure, cool. Uh-huh.
I wouldn't open it unless you want to ask it something.
Gotcha. Why do I have this book?
I gave it to you before you went in.
That's
Right.
how.
And when was that?
Like 5 minutes ago.
What was I doing 5 minutes ago? Why do I have this book? Who are you?
This is fun.
See, told you.
We need to have a campaign session recap all over again.
And there's just the NPC in the corner equally as confused.
Oh yes, he's definitely paying attention to like what's going on here, and it seems like you're getting a story now. That's going to
So-
explain all of his questions without him having to interact with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you don't remember anything.
No, actually, no.
Good to know, I guess.
All I know, I'm a diva, and hold on.
You don't remember like the old hag lady?
Was this hag making some wishes, right?
Yes.
You could say that.
Does the portal still open, or is
No,
it?
it's closed.
Did I offer the hag something in return?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so, evidently.
You said 5 past lives.
That explains everything. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. And the crackling and the laughing and the laughing crackling in my mind is that bitch. Got it. Okay. Nice. That's
So
nice.
she took the current
I
one, too.
really thought you were just gonna point at me and then say, no.
I thought you were gonna make up some memory from 5 lifetimes ago.
No, because okay. So he told me that I know what I am. So
But you know also every other lifetime before these 5.
Well,
No,
she didn't.
she
She
took
chose
5.
randomly, basically. Well, not randomly. Like the ones that interested her the most.
Okay, but you still remember
So
some
the
lives
medium
still.
yeah,
last one.
I know how to fight. I know some. I have a couple. I have a couple knowledge from when I was raised in the temple.
Oh, I'm still looking at you.
Are you okay?
Is that
No.
the fun talking?
Yes.
That-
She's still staring off.
The answer is no. I'm just gonna be honest.
Good to know.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
That's
Also a good question.
that's also a good
You
question.
know, that's something I'm wondering myself right now.
I mean, look, my man. To
I know.
Wait, would you know?
This
who
is
this is?
funny. Huh?
Would you know
Another
who this is?
question.
Were you there?
Where are
Who
we?
did?
This is my laboratory.
So that would
Do you
make
know why
you...
we're looking for Dorvan?
I know we're looking for Dorvan. I don't think I even know that's Dorvan.
Do I know his name?
That's fair.
No.
Wait,
Oh,
no, you.
wait.
I showed you the
Would-
picture.
Would Vezrin have given you her
I showed him
name of the
later.
person that
Recap.
she has spent the last month and a half trying to find? 'Cause
Vezra, would you have given me the name of the person that you spent the last month trying to find?
How long have we been together?
Like,
Like a week.
Then
week.
yes.
okay.
If it's like a day, maybe
And
not.
what was his
but-
name again?
Dorvan.
Are you Dorvan?
Yes.
Oh,
No, wait,
Dorvan.
this one's been looking for you.
Dorvan.
Ah, the broken one. Gotcha.
Yes.
Dorvan. A name who.
Oh my God,
I don't remember. I don't remember. Sorry, I just make a deal with a hag.
Our
So.
introductions would have
We
been
made a deal.
Good to know.
No, I
But my name is Lonelier, by the way. Just,
You're
you know.
lonelier. Okay.
Yeah.
That-
No,
That's the only
not
thing that
lonely.
was- his name is Lomler, and that's the only thing he
Lonelier.
knows.
That's what I know.
I think I know.
I think. Well, Do I know I'm a monk?
Are you carrying a giant staff?
I'm carrying a cool sword. A cool Chinese sword. Monk sword. Like, I know I'm a monk, so yeah, pretty much that's about it. By deducing these whole people, I'm pretty sure these are my companions. Which I have no idea where I met them.
No.
No? Not your number companion?
This one dragged me in.
I didn't have a choice.
Why?
Yes, you did.
Why did you do
No,
that?
we needed all hands on deck. We needed everybody here, and you
Who
weren't gonna
says I
come.
was a
So
hand?
now you're stuck with us, and you might as well just help us.
But we're willing to help you to go to take you back home, wherever you come from.
You could kill us.
You could
Let's
do
not
that.
do that, please.
I don't
No.
know.
But just remember,
Tempting.
there are four of us.
Well,
I count 6.
well, all I know is
Oh, I meant the four of
Oh.
us versus one.
Never mind.
We'll give you a minute.
Just a second. Player needs to figure out the number.
It's really more 3 against 1 at the moment.
Yeah, 'cause
Myself, Bezrin, the wizard,
the wizard.
the monk,
But wouldn't
the gnoll. Everyone. Okay.
she would just want to kill one of us? I think it's not our fight.
Yeah, technically, the rest of us didn't do anything, but
I just watched. We've caught ourselves at a bad time.
I can tell.
yeah. Again, I just make a deal with a hack, and I'm pretty sure that hack took my memory. Why did I offer my memory? I don't know.
We made a deal with a hag to come and find
Everyone
you.
seems surprisingly
Oh, that's what I
chill
did? Oh,
about
cool.
everything that's happening.
We saved you. You came along
He's
with
very
us.
confused, but yeah.
So
Oh, really? Well, thank
I
you.
have a question. What do
Yes.
you do here?
I'm a researcher. I have been here for several years.
Of
What do you research?
Graviturgy. What do you research?
Magic spells.
Shadowfell.
I already like you two.
Tell me more about that. I don't know why, but I'm got so interested in that.
What are you pointing at?
Nothing. Since
It's just a-
since I dress like a monk, I'm pretty sure I like knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That being a very general concept, not this. And he kind of gestures behind him to workbenches, giant machine in the corner, weird spiky ball,
What did he say he researched again?
graviturgy.
What I know what that is.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. It's a pretty easy DC.
So that
Should
was
I as well?
I
we should both know what that is already.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll
We already
that
found
too.
his lab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Arcana, you said?
Arcana.
Well, use 20.
Well, I rolled a 5, so that
That's
put me
not
at
good.
22.
I'm
Boom.
gonna go with 16.
What was that?
He rolled a 5 and got a 22. You rolled
What
a 5.
the fuck?
I rolled a 6 and got a 10.
Okay.
This character doesn't necessarily know magic.
Wait, what's your Arcana bonus?
I know a general knowledge of Arcana.
4.
Oh,
He literally.
Where does our
It's like
strength
almost
base? So that's where the
impossible to fail.
where the stuff went.
Gotcha.
Unless it's a DC 40, which would
What
run
did you roll?
16.
Okay, the general understanding is gravity.
Gravity, cool.
Neat.
Cool.
Graviturgy.
Cool.
Like, this wasn't a hard DC.
It's in the name.
What was the DC?
Like, 5.
Okay,
I
great.
did roll a 5.
it has gravity in the name.
Do I know more about it than
It goes down.
You haven't studied anything in particular according to it. It's kind of an obscure branch of magics that is usually secluded off for elves of basically the quote-unquote capital city of the Feywild, which you have never been to, and they
Yeah,
would not
that's
accept
that's
it.
where I was
Would
trying
I
to
have,
break
like-
in.
Actually, this is not a question
No, that was
for you.
not the place.
Never mind. Never mind.
They
So-
sent operatives to the place you were trying to break in.
So I do know that it's kind of like magically based, correct?
Yes.
So
It's super weird esoteric magic that kind of is an underlying force of the entire Feywild experience. And so lots of floating mountains and such that are based on very old spells that they're trying to break and recontextualize into usable magic by the everyday people.
Okay. So, if we stick around for a little bit longer, or if we find ourselves here again, I'd love to, like, read some of your research and, like...
We don't have a choice now.
Again, I'm willing
This
to
one
help
is
you
not
go
very
back
happy
to your
with
home.
me.
Just wherever that is.
No kidding. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd be interested in seeing what kind of things you've been working on as well.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. This character, I was expecting, like, blatant hostility, so I'm...
This is
Me
someone
too.
who's been abandoned on the astral planes for like 15 years.
So he doesn't
Only
mind.
15?
Over,
So
but
he-
like
so he sees-
about.
he
It's
sees-
been a while. Actually, it's probably closer to 20-ish.
You told us like 20 minutes. In 20 years, he's been gone.
Yeah,
So.
it's been about 20 years. You're right. My mistake. I was off by about 5.
Oh my god! How dare you? How dare you get a number?
So we've performed a magical breaking and entering, and he's going, wow, company.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Like, this is super weird, but you're not immediately drawing swords trying to kill him, so he's very interested in what you have to say.
Can I have that book?
Sure.
As
Thanks.
soon as you say the word book, Vesna's just gonna look down, look up.
I half expected you to, like, take the book and just hit me with it.
Can I?
Improvise weapon,
roll
1d4.
And then you just go, like all you can think to is
Plus your
stop.
strength modifier.
That's gonna be pretty darn good.
Wait, what are you doing?
That's a 19.
He's attacking her with
Versus
a
your
book.
armor class.
Versus AC.
Why? What
Oh
threat
my
do you
god,
pose?
that's rough.
Well, no.
Oh, 18.
Her.
That's actually not
She's
bad.
attacking her with the book
19.
because
1d4
she
plus
dragged
your
her in.
strength mod.
She's just
There it is. That's max damage.
So
So,
The next
4,
rivalry
5,
has
6,
begun.
7.
So she dies from you throwing a book at the...
I'm picturing it like just across the
Ah.
face.
across the face, not even the back of the head,
You
face.
said 7?
she
Yes.
didn't die, right?
Are you unconscious?
No, I'm just at 29. But still.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Okay. So that's
Thank
happening.
you.
I shouldn't have offered that idea.
No.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we took. Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck is happening. So, hi. Do you know something to recover my memory?
At least
My
you tried to
fallen
do it.
spell.
Look, I don't know anything about why we're here, so someone else is gonna have to tell them about it.
I
We
think
came here looking for you.
I know for a fact that most of us are here because we were following her, but she is stupefied. She's having an existential religious crisis.
Oh yeah. Again, I don't remember, but now I know.
Oh yeah.
Fair
I don't
enough.
remember.
This one discovered that the god Ilseer, would I know?
You definitely know the name. I don't shut up.
God's becoming
Ew.
worried that he's
Would
not
I,
the
kn-
only person
would I
who
be
knows
familiar with
exactly
the
what
religion? I suppose it's a question.
Vaguely.
This one just discovered that the god Ilseer is in cahoots with Kubak.
That's a lot of information.
Mhm.
Doesn't track with how I understand everything, but who am I to say I never really followed either of them?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? They're. Do I know that?
She lives.
It means he's an atheist.
Well,
That's
I
what it
still
means.
know religion. I still know religion. So, in that case, what do you mean? What was your god again?
She's ignoring you. Unless you're asking me as a player.
Okay, so
This
her-
one's too depressed to answer.
I literally just heard that doesn't go along with what I know, and I'm like,
does any one of you guys remember her god? Currently, I have no memory.
Ilseer?
Ilseer.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Was.
what do you mean was? She's a newly god.
I don't know.
She's gonna walk up to Dorovan and put her hands on his shoulder. What do you mean?
Okay, personal space there, Mom.
Okay.
Jeez.
I spent some time at the temple. My wife was a member of the religion. I never got into it.
Yes, with Meredith. Move on.
What more do you need to know? I mean, that's about the extent of my understanding. I don't...
Sorry.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
answer as to why she's this frustrated.
I would have thought she'd be
Cool.
ecstatic to have made it.
She would have been.
She would?
Now it's kind of being overshadowed by her whole god that she's literally religiously worshipped her entire life. That was the entire purpose of her life. And now she's finding out that he might be evil. So yeah, she's a little bit disturbed by that.
Well, let's not mope around too long. Didn't we come here to save a man?
Or
Surprise.
It's been like 2 minutes.
Fantastic to hear. I mean,
How in the hell did you even get in here?
good question. I don't know.
Oh, we're ones to ask.
Because I want to know the
We
details.
warped in here. How'd you get in here?
made a deal with a wayward traveler. They were interested in some of my research, some of my works, and they got me the means to my own space here. I've been working with them ever since, and trying to figure out a way to get back to the moment I left. Unsuccessfully, I should also throw in there.
I think we picked up on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so in other words, I just sacrificed my memories to a one-way ticket here.
Yes.
Great. That's a
I have a
okay.
question.
So that's on me, or we didn't plan on this. All right, that's goddamn.
Would we as a party have any idea how to get out of here now?
Nope.
Fuck.
I know a way. It's just a
That's-
very long shot.
Gout's nervously watching the Avenger now.
The Avenger?
Or the Warden, I'm sorry.
No, it's the...
She's about to avenge something.
Avengers in the player's handbook too.
Yeah, that's a class.
It's a really sick
I can-
class. I love it.
It's badass. I think it's for humans.
It's,
my
it's basically
brain
like the-
immediately went to like Iron Man.
I was
it's-
like,
Yep.
We know there's an Avenging Angel one.
oh, there's an Avenger as a class, and it's kind of like Paladin, and it's really
Yeah, it's like in the holy
yeah.
side of things. What was the name of that wayward traveler?
They were one of the Octorani.
Yep.
Oh.
I named it. I don't know. Still.
I probably wouldn't know that either.
Do I know what that is?
It's the technical name for a Time Warden.
Oh, cool. I obviously
Assuming
know
it's
that.
Like how
No, you
what
wouldn't.
I don't. Can I try and know that?
No.
Can I try and know that?
What?
Kind of like how illithid is another word for mind flayer.
Right. Like this is the culture, the name of the people.
The scientific
The what?
name for it.
The scientific name.
No. They're the people around here. They open and close lots of different gateways, bringing in people trying to protect a flow of
Like,
constants in the actual weave of the arcane.
so is this more like Wind Hag or is this more like Time Warden?
I suppose that the latter's what they're going by now.
They don't open
Okay.
physical gates.
Cool. And you're in cahoots with them. They're not holding you prisoner.
It's a mutually beneficial relationship, though
It's lost its luster.
I guess that's a way to put it.
Look at that alliteration, guys.
It is a way to put it.
I mean, the whole idea is I need the time to work out a way back to when I need to. Back so like it's as if I never had to leave, but
Well, you've already been gone 20 years, and Meredith and Lavira both miss you.
Well, yeah, but I have time here.
You really think you can go back to the moment you left?
I can try.
The time.
So is that the end of your deal with them? You do whatever they want you to do, and then they'll put you back where you came from?
Basically, yeah. I'm just trying to. They're holding back the information and the resources I need to actually work on a way back. So it's not.
Why is that?
Because they need my work. He kind of gestures over to the large machine, kind of little off center of the room. Large cylindrical metal piece with.
Does it look familiar?
Oh yes.
Do I know what
Ah,
No.
we know what it is, though.
Do I know what it is?
Would this happen to be
I
a
wouldn't.
insert name that we definitely know here?
You probably know after one skill
I
check.
don't remember what it's called.
You probably know after one intelligence skill check. Minimum of like.
I don't know if they would know, but we've seen it and learned about it.
This is the Yavir coordinator.
Yeah, that. Yavir?
That's not the name that you knew from before. But
Oh, what's the name we knew from before?
Azimuth.
Azimuth coordinator?
Yeah.
Azimuth. Would this happen to be an Azimuth coordinator?
Well, that's a little bit later down the line, but yeah, it's,
That's what now?
Later down the line? As in, have not been made yet? Or.
as in have made several revisions and updates too.
Okay, in the past. Well, we're talking about
Later
time
down the
here,
line
I
in the
think.
past.
As in, I've made
How do you spell
several
this?
updates to it.
Okay, and what exactly are you missing in order to get back home?
A way to travel through time.
Time machine.
Well, let me just call the doctor real quick.
The what?
Doctor?
Doctor Who?
Oh!
You want to know how to spell it? Yes.
I think I'm funny, guys.
No, you are. Sorry, I created an alphabet.
It was funny until you explained the joke.
It seems.
Well, you guys
I
look
thought you knew a
genuinely
doctor,
confused.
like-
See? Like.
I thought it was funny.
As someone who does not care, I would never have gotten the reference.
It's spelled H A with
I get the
umlaut,
reference, though.
V-I-E-R.
I've been
Pardon?
watching old
H
afternoons.
A with umlaut,
Alright.
V-I-E-R.
Love every song. She is my bitch.
Habier?
Yes, but the A has an umlaut over the top.
What does that mean?
It's the two dots.
Wait, am I
okay.
supposed to be writing this stuff down?
I don't know.
It's ideal.
You can. Well, yeah. Okay. What are these? We have the Asmodeus thing.
I think my favorite way to do it is just,
Azeroth?
Andrew, do I know what this is?
No.
Azeroth.
Asmouth?
Asmouth?
Here, let me give you
You might as well just put it in a chat,
A
man.
through H.
Has the,
H.
okay,
What? What?
Has the monk seen it in his some way? Has the monk seen that,
Azeroth.
that or read it?
I
That
think that's
thing?
closer.
Nope.
Azeroth? No, Azeroth. No.
Azeroth is something else, I think, though.
This is too much fun now. I don't want to say.
Can I just give it its own name and that becomes canon?
No.
Oh. I want to call it the Asmodeus Machine.
That's a demon lord.
I know.
What's stopping you?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Asmodeus
What does this thing do?
Machine.
And he kind of gestures to kind of two long rods that kind of
Illyrith?
arc out of it.
Illyrith? I think it's Illyrith.
And it is a device that basically manipulates a gravitational field, and you can synchronize the different waves to move different pieces through the air. One of their my employers, one of what they're trying to do is they're trying to recreate arcane effects without having to use the arcane weave. And so this does not function on that system, and so I've been working to get something like this up and running with them.
Lauren, hearing that, like, that is fascinating. Wait, why am I getting interested in this scene? Why? Monk thing. Got it.
Time you whiny.
Did you not read a... Willy Weldy, tell me what.
What?
Did you not have a contract with them? A written one, not just a
No.
verbal one. Oh gosh. Okay.
Well, you're technically a slave,
So they're just like
Kind
keeping
of.
you here as long as they want?
Yeah.
Like,
he-
how far
No,
along?
I mean I'm basically free to go whenever I want, but
But you just can't go whenever you want.
that's the way. And that's it. That's it exactly.
Dude, you're,
Father.
dude, you're a slave, man. Sorry, even I don't know the possibility, but dude, you should have sang a contract with them.
No, he can go whenever he wants. He just can't go whenever he wants.
Ah,
Oh, so you can leave right now, but it'll be 20 years past where you want to be.
Exactly. And so if I want to get to the when I want to, if I want to
Okay.
develop the technology to make my way back to when I left,
You want to go
I
back
need
to
to
the
still
house.
work here.
But if you go back to when you were, it'll either create a new parallel world or it will fracture the space-time continuum. Watch a lot of shows, okay?
I know. And
Are we
I'm
believing in the
developing
parallel words theory, or what are we
I hate
believing
that
here?
travel.
Are you gonna fuck up everything we've already done and seen with Meredith, or are you gonna travel back and then not come into contact with them for 20 years?
I'm just gonna. There's only one continuous timeline. I don't know why you're thinking that there's multiple.
Because I've seen Levira and I've seen Meredith both times without you there for 20 years. Which means when you go back, if you go back, you are not with them.
The timeline itself is a self-healing entity. It's an arcane organism in its own right.
I have a question.
Any minor damage that would be caused by me
We all have
returning to my
questions.
old life
Minor?
is insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
Oh my
timeline
dear,
where-
haven't you ever heard the butterfly effect? Minor, if you were there the entire
butterfly
time, I would not have met Levira and I would not have met Meredith because there would be no need for them to be branching off on their own to heal themselves from the loss of their father slash husband.
I have a question.
Not
Is
necessarily. like,
this
But very probably.
is your
Ma-
time travel
Mira
anything like
has-
the time travel in
Levira
Bender's Big
maybe, but I
Score?
definitely would not have met Meredith.
Never seen that.
And I would not
Okay.
have sought to help
Basically,
Levira with her
if-
other issues.
if two
I
entities
would
from
not
like
know.
parallel timelines or an entity that's not supposed to be there, just time fixes itself to where the entity fucking dies.
need to figure out how to say this. I
Her
can't
No.
focus
mother
on
would
what-
not
Like
be
it
sick.
literally.
The
Her-
dad
the
would
mother's
be
not sick to begin with.
I read your
Yes.
other backstory. Is she canonically sick in this one?
Yes.
Yeah, she's sick. she was near the veins too long, and it has like necrosis.
There is an effect that you did not perceive.
I don't know it. Okay, cool.
I didn't look
Yeah,
at
that's
has
what
no
one of
idea.
those checks was.
It
Did I
was.
steal a ding dong?
Well, I know Meredith's dying.
Slowly.
Very slowly, but very sure.
I just
And it's all because of Dora going disappearing.
No.
backing up a little bit longer goes to the
Because
dawn.
you
says,
disappeared.
You think any of this?
I mean, I don't know any of this, so you don't have this conversation with me.
So that's enough.
He knows how this works. He's figured it out. He has a plan.
Gotcha.
Okay, if you believe that this would all end well,
I'm
You are the
certain of it.
expert.
We're
I am certain.
I am as well. I feel like research in the Shadowfell would,
can I?
with the worm of time, would
I
probably
wanna see if
give
he's telling us the truth.
me a knowledge about how a timeline works.
Let me
A
make sure.
billion. 27.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Let me make
He
sure I
has,
understand
he has
this
this
right.
all worked out to a T. He
I don't know, guys.
Let me make sure I got this right. The Hag said it's 20 years in the future, and also here.
No,
He's
it-
the Hag
Wait.
said here.
What? They think
He's 20.
he's
Oh,
he's trying to
he's
get
the one
20
who's
years
20
in the past.
Yeah,
okay.
he's old, but he wants to be younger.
We're still in the present.
Well, I guess he wouldn't be younger.
Right.
But he wants everybody else to not be without him.
Has he like aged physically?
Yeah, he's an older elf.
Okay.
Like there are little bits of gray hair kind of around the face, towards the top of his head, but like he's still an elf, so they don't they don't show aging
Yeah.
that much. But like
It's.
You were frozen on the vein, correct? 20 years ago? What got you off of that?
Luck.
What kind of luck? I'm gonna need you to be more specific. Because if I'm right, you made a deal to leave your family for 20 years? Without even informing them or getting their advice on it? You just left?
I watched them die.
On the vein? Yeah, well, I've watched myself die many, many, many times. It doesn't always come true.
Several times over.
Yeah, same. I'm still here. I mean, granted, everybody else is dead, but that's not the point.
And this is how I can protect them and save them.
Your research or the Time Wardens?
All of the above. I'm working to do that. If they're fine right now, then that's a good thing.
I wouldn't call them fine, but they're alive. If that's what you were going for.
I'm getting the impression that to get back with him, we need him. And he can't really go back unless he has the stuff he needs.
Well, have you accomplished what you need to save them?
I have basics.
Okay, what else do you need?
When they're moving in and out of here, they have a device. They don't give it to me because it's, I would guess, far too much for one person, but like complete hypocrites, like they all have something of it. They use it to power my coordinators. Weird little cube structure device.
This is what I think it is. Because I had a suspicion as soon as you said they have a device on them. So that's alright.
Not anymore, technically.
I hate you, Andrew. Oh, we're bringing it back, baby.
You didn't think that was an important thing?
I thought it was important to Esahar's story, not
Wait,
mine.
what was
Important
it?
to everyone.
It's an artifact, and you're gonna learn more about it
Isn't that
Wait.
the artifact that...
when you find out in character.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is the artifact that we lost on the bridge?
This thing.
Oh, that thing.
I hate you.
Yeah.
It's back in my possession.
Here, can I see it?
Fuck this whole thing. Oh my god. You're never allowed to hold it, Sarah. I know you're a different person, but you're never allowed to hold it.
Hey, Tristan.
Oh man. A device that lets you open up a portal is a cube thing. God, find it.
So is this with us in like character? No. Okay.
Bezra
No.
had one.
I
Had
did
one.
have one at the very beginning of the game when I wasn't supposed to because I rolled a fucking 30.
It fell into a deep canyon.
It did
That's
fall
not
into
what
the
happened.
Canyon.
Oh, I figured.
SR took it and upgraded it and made it eviler.
That's what.
So,
And now who knows where the hell he is.
Wait, what the fuck? Why do they have those?
it's a... Oh.
They're pieces of the obelisk, ain't they?
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Oh.
Plot twists.
Multi-purpose.
It's
407, multi-purpose surface cleaner.
Multi-purpose.
what do you know about the history of magic?
History check.
History or Arcana?
I don't know which one's worse, but they're both bad for sure. Oh, they're
asking the
they're
soul
equally
list?
bad. 14.
Specifically you.
14.
Can I do a check?
I know so much. Hey, one of you guys help me. It gives me a +2. That might be enough to get it.
That will be a 16.
Are you helping me?
Yeah.
There you go. That brings it up to a 16. I know so much. I know the stars. I know the constellations. You guys, I didn't take my ADD meds today.
You know the basics. You understand that basically every tenet of magic is
Thank you.
connected in one sense or another, except for shadow. Shadow is its own thing.
Just learn.
What do I understand about magic?
I'm not done learning my explanation.
Yeah.
Transferable.
Transferable.
Yes.
Or transferable.
Transferable.
Exactly. You know that aside from shadow, all magics are built into a large woven network that spans all across the known realities. And so he'll explain, because I'm going to step out of character to explain this just because, oh my gosh, I did way too much world building. But he's going to basically explain how the Time Wardens invented a new form of magic
Okay.
that doesn't require any connection to the weave to anything. It's psionics. They invented psionics.
Isn't that what I do?
What?
Isn't that what I
No.
This is psychic.
Psychic.
Oh, that's what he does.
No, this would be the Time Warden, technically. Not
what
Time Warden, Mind Flayer.
Monks are technically a psion class.
Oh.
This would also include the Mind Flayer.
You're a diva and a monk, which are both
Yeah.
psychic.
Which are time travel and do psychic.
He's a diva?
So you know how to get back home 20
think
years
it's
ago.
enough,
Good
Stella.
to know.
Technically, only my recognitions in. I only remember my recognition. I didn't say I can jumping my soul jumping to my past selves.
Like, you haven't read a book about time travel at some point.
You can't remember it if he has.
Well, he's only lost 5 lives.
But let's be real, it might be the most interesting lives that he read about time travel.
Yeah.
Or it could be
Well,
the really
technically-
boring one.
Technically, I only know recognition, not timeline.
Well, you could have read a
No.
book about it.
The invention
That I
of
can do.
psionics was basically a failsafe, a backdoor, so that they could preserve an arcane effect, even if the standard arcane weave was gone. And so they basically invented their own source of magic.
So really, it's a sustaining magic, where you cast something and then it'll keep going without casting it.
No.
It's basically like a duplication of the weave, but in their own way.
It's
Psionics is to the arcane magic as calculus is to algebra.
Don't go throwing analogies at me. I know what you mean, but don't do it. That makes
and
my
so-
brain work.
And so the fragments that the Time Wardens use are basically programmable psionic energy that can recontextualize matter and the material world around them.
Of course, we can all do that. It's called digestion.
what?
What?
Think about it. Think about it for a second.
No, she's right.
And so, yeah, but I mean, it's that same kind of programmable. Like he is unfamiliar with the functioning of the Twilight Obelisk. He was not there for when it was made. He doesn't know how it was, but
Wait, were these the original building blocks for the obelisk?
it's the same. This is DM saying yes.
Oh!
May I?
The Time
The
Wardens book!
The Twilight Obelisk is built out of programmable psionic energy, and so that's why it's completely isolated from the arcane.
At least one Time Warden who's betrayed them. Or, died trying to protect it and had the technology stolen.
What? What? Jesse,
Well,
repeat
okay.
yourself.
Oh! I thought you were agreeing with me, like, what? No, so, if the obelisk is made out of the Time Wardens' little doohickeys, like they be, then that means either the Time Wardens intentionally built this obelisk, and then it was either taken over by Kuvok, or it was meant for Kuvok, or whatever, and then, or it means at least one of the Time Wardens either betrayed the rest and gave the technology, or they died trying to protect it, and the technology was stolen. Well, either way,
Shall I?
this thing is made out of shit.
It's intended to imprison Kuvok, and it's not working because it was incomplete, and that's how Kuvok is able to extend some of his reach outside the Twilight Obelisk.
But wasn't Ezahar trying to rebuild the obelisk and try and complete it?
Ezahar was trying to destroy it.
Why did she take the artifact? Why did he take the artifact then?
Because it's a powerful tool that can break the 7 seals that bind it. That bind Kuvok to the obelisk.
And that's a no we don't want to happen.
It's...
Oh. Wait, so what? So the machine that Dorvan's trying to build is trying to sustain those seals?
The machine that Dorvan is creating manipulates gravitational fields.
I
That's
don't
all
see
it
how
does.
that helps their goals at all.
Would manipulating the gravitational fields help hold it together?
Good.
Or they want to do something weird with it.
Or separate.
Well,
Depends how
I
you
assume so.
depends how you look at it.
All I can think of is like the animes with the gravity powers where they just smash their opponent into the ground with such a heavy gravity, you know? Yes, you do.
I don't know.
You do know. Just
I
picture it.
don't
Just
watch
picture it
anime.
in cartoons and then you know.
For my safety, I'll say I do.
So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I've been building a device that they power using their own form of magic to basically sustain their new system.
So your Asmodeus machine, that one was not powered by their selves? Because a friend of mine tried to put one in and nothing happened.
Ezahar did not have a fragment.
You had the thingy!
The fragment
too
definer
big.
didn't fit.
Guys, I don't remember small details.
Apparently, we've learned this over the course of this entire campaign.
Harbingers really pretty though.
They showed me that the azimuth coordinator, the first one that I made,
Azimuth!
that it was an incomplete work. It rejected every form of attempt to power it. Nothing was strong enough, but they were able to show me that they had that technology. And we got it working for a short bit. Then made a deal. Now I've been making them for them. This is the 7th one I've made for them.
So your first one you made not here and not for the Time Wardens. You just made it for yourself,
It's the pinnacle of my research.
and that's when they picked you up.
Yes.
Oh, love.
They needed it for something. They haven't told me what. But they need lots of them.
This is sounding more and more like we need to grab a Time Warden and have a conversation.
Could you, by chance, get a Time Warden to come here?
I mean, I could get them to come here. They just wouldn't be happy about it.
Could you get one to come here in a good mood?
It seems like everything you say becomes progressively harder the longer you keep talking.
That sounds about right, yeah. It's because we're trying to help you, I know. It's a very difficult task.
Yeah. It's almost like this is an incredibly difficult situation.
A very complicated one with many factors to consider.
Yeah. One that I've only been working on, trying to work my way out of for 20 years.
I thought you were going to put some meta DM time on there.
So, do they come to pick them up personally?
Yeah.
So,
Create something.
how long does it take you to finish one?
I mean, this one is close to being done.
If you were to estimate an amount of time, how long do you think it would take for...
I could probably have it done in a week.
Do we have a week?
We do not have a week.
We have a week. Why wouldn't we have a week?
I think we have admin.
I've got more important things to do.
But you're here now and you have
Yeah,
no way
you're
back
stuck
home, so
here.
until we get him home, we can't get you home. Sorry.
We have a week.
I got nothing
Yeah,
to
but
do. Well, I think I have to do.
I
I
mean,
don't
if you
have
can
to
rush
do
it, that'd be good. But if you can't, no
And
biggie.
just like that, Kirthia hates this party.
I said if he could rush, then it's cool.
What?
I said if he could rush his work, that'd be great, but if not, it's no biggie. Which is a polite way of saying hurry up. God, so ungrateful kids these days.
I'm pretty sure kidnapping her, that it was not good for us. That was our bad. You know that.
I'd say it's Marielle's bad. I did nothing.
Well, apparently
At all. Y'all just followed me here.
I wasn't sure what we were coming to face, so
Actually, I'm not even sure. How did I
So
get
why
here
did you drag me in?
because I thought we
Kinda
would need
like
as
that.
many people as possible, and with your inevitable wanting to get back, I figured we'd need you.
And we owe you a favor now.
Yeah,
Alright.
and now you don't have a choice to help us.
I'm not sure if I owe her a favor, but I kind of like her, so I'll help.
I hate you all. Except for you, you're fine.
Yes.
You're you have nothing to do with this.
With that.
Well, apparently I sacrificed something to get you here. So it will be
It wasn't for
I'll
her
be a
sake.
great-
Not
it will
for me, for these.
I mean,
Insert swear here.
apparently, well, you said.
Wait, this Karen not swear?
Well, apparently you're here. You're here.
No, she does. I just can't come up with one at this moment.
Bumbling fuckboy. I don't know. You just gotta add adjectives and it makes it fun.
All I'm saying is you should be a little grateful to me because I just sacrificed something that I quite don't remember. So don't hate me for that.
But yeah, we have a week.
Okay.
Wayside wankers.
Okay.
So
There is a problem though. I don't have much food supply right now to.
Oh, we each have our own food.
I have rations
It's fine.
and jerky.
I have necrophil.
I got a cape of holding. We're fine.
I have no
You
idea
got
what that
tea?
is.
Do you have tea with it or just the necrophill?
I do have
Looks
tea. though.
around. No
Wait, you have
sunlight.
tea?
I have tea.
No soil. No water. I'm screwed.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no.
Wait, are you a dry?
Yeah.
You might want to call that time worded here in advance.
I mean, he has some food, but it's not like.
It's not like soil.
It's for him.
Do you have a pot that we can put her in?
Hold on, what do I have? I can do prestidigitation. I can make some soil for you. And make some light. I can probably change the frequency of the
I
energy.
have a light spell.
There you go.
That'll work. Yeah.
We'll keep you alive. Don't you worry.
That'll be enough.
Wait, there's no sun in this place?
Finally, prestidigitation's making some use.
No,
And
we're
you,
on the astral
you got
plane.
prestidigitation too, so
We're basically in space. Visually, we're in space.
well.
no.
what are
Like,
we
you
sun
haven't gone
there, too?
outside for one. There is a door.
There's an
Weird
outside.
fleshy.
We can just go through the door.
There,
Oh, that's funny.
the door itself is kind of like a point that has 6 radiating outwards that kind of seem to fold and grow back like a muscle, and it's kind of alive, or at least it works as if it was. But yeah, no, it will peel itself back and reveal the outside.
You know, for a moment,
If you want to go outside.
for a moment,
I'm cool standing here.
Go
I'm like
outside.
really interested by this research.
For a moment, I was glad we weren't in the far realm, but the description of that door makes me think maybe we are in the far realm, because that's a lot.
We're
of
in a
flesh.
far realm. That's just
You're
a
in
general
a very
term.
weird place, because I mean, the laboratory itself is not like a room. Like, it doesn't look like this room here. Like the walls and the ground look like they're kind of made of bone and cable. It's like the Juggernaut from Alien.
The hell is this?
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Dragon serpent.
Rawr.
It's long cables and like a very biomechanical feel to it. Dark grays and blacks and deep blues that kind of.
Oh, that's the ship. It's not a thing. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, that's what it looks like on the inside.
Oh God, no.
I'm
That's what
picturing
the laboratory is like all around. The walls are just.
futuristic spaceship, right? I did not listen to his thing you just
Well-
said.
Is the laboratory a spaceship? No.
But like, it looks like.
It could be, yeah. It looks like it could.
I'm picturing circular door with the Y thingy and it like slides open.
It more peels back like a opening and closing maw.
Oh, like this?
Like, No, like a multi-pointed one. Like it'll
Oh, like the circular ones that go like.
sort of, but instead of spiraling outward, it's just fleshy that kind of extends and retracts.
Are we inside a mouth?
No.
It's
Like
just
this.
It's just a biomechanical chamber.
But it's like steel gray.
Yeah. It's
Okay, cool.
partially metal, partially seeming like alive. It's pretty weird.
At this
pretty
rate, we
gross.
might as well just pull up some alien
it's cool.
screenshots and show her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to show me a little bit. I got confused.
Oh, it's beautiful. The work of H.R. Giger is just.
I don't really want to see it. Okay.
It's
It's
not
movies.
that bad.
I don't like horror movies.
It's really not
Aliens
that
barely.
bad.
Well, it has a couple.
See,
ones.
whenever somebody says
Like
it's
two.
barely horror, I end up being terrified of it.
I mean, it was.
There's like two.
We all
got-
have different standards of what's scary, and I am on the lighter end of what's scary. I am.
Personally, I think when I
entirely
see
a
them more
wimpy.
small, I think it's kind of cute.
Oh yeah, no. It has one of the most spectacular birthday parties. It's very Christmassy. There's lots of red and white everywhere.
Okay, well, you go on the Disney. What? Hold up, that felt like.
Like they're all. It's one big family getting together at dinner, celebrating Passover. It's the Last Supper and all that.
Shut up, I don't. No. All I know about it. Oh, wait,
Alien
no.
is the best religious movie there is.
Is there-
I will go to the grave with that.
Is Predator a different movie?
That is
Same
a different
universe.
movie.
Same universe.
Okay, well, I've been on the Disney ride where it pops out from the top and scares the shit out of you, and I watched that when I was 8 and
Predator's an
12
amazing
and
movie.
16, so I'd rather not go again.
Predators are fun.
Predator's a great movie. It's all about the Vietnam War.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
crucial
yeah.
addition.
Yeah.
Alien.
Ugh. Nah, not aliens. Predator. Right.
But no, if you go out and look outside of the go to the door, it seems like miles and miles of a black pebble beach.
That doesn't sound too bad.
That sounds
There's
great.
kind of water that kind of ripples around from the outside in. The sky above you seems like it's perpetually night, as there are tons of tiny stars and galaxies and iridescent clouds that waft around throughout the sky. And the water just reflects it all completely below.
Oh, I'm gonna go
That's
get a
bad.
drink
Can we go
from
outside?
the salt water.
Okay, we're gonna go outside.
Would that qualify as?
Well, I'm gonna go outside.
It's
I'm
not
not saying
salt
it.
water, it's like the cleanest and most pure water.
Fuck yes.
It's
The
just still
tree.
water.
And with that, we have 10 days.
Wait, so I don't think this one knew you were a tree. So would you have told her at any point that you
Nope.
need all these things?
Nope. I'm just going out there and sticking my legs in the water, and you don't know why.
It is.
I was hoping to have this
You
one
watch
on.
as the water kind of foams around you, and in all of the tiny little bubbles, you see different worlds that kind of flicker and pass by. And it's just like a constant iridescent stream of psychedelic energy that just kind of pops with each bubble.
And you said this is outside?
He basically has a workshop on the beach.
Nice.
Well, this
It's
isn't
just
too bad.
it's just instead of sand, it's black rocks. It's not a very comfortable beach if you're walking out on it, but it's functional.
Are you?
I'm actually gonna go outside.
Are you Flora?
I am a tree.
Okay, so yes.
Are you saying that out loud?
Is he asking me out loud?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, then yes.
Like literally a tree.
Oh, do you need
Sort of.
anything? Are you okay over here?
Water and lights, I'll be fine.
Okay, she's gonna
There really
splash
isn't
some water
sunlight.
and she's gonna click on a light above her head.
How much necrophil do I have left?
Thank you.
A mile.
You're welcome.
You're like
Only the
a
best for
mile.
you.
It's
Cleanest
not a
water that'll go away in
sustainable
an hour.
food source.
Oh, I know.
Like-
Yeah.
There's
it's-
a beach.
Yes, but we don't know what's in that water.
I'm
just,
already absorbing it.
Well, here's some more water. No, splash on her.
I wasn't sure how much I had used because Longhorn, I took some at one point.
You're welcome.
You've got probably about 3 more uses.
3 more uses?
3 more uses of the weird time drug.
Yeah.
All right, so
This is revenge.
what are we doing right now?
Are we really waiting a period of days?
Yeah.
So we're just alright.
How do you
Okay,
keep
is there
track of
anything
the
I can do to
days?
help you?
What
He's
can
got
you,
a calendar.
What can you do?
Obviously.
What do you need me to do? That'd be a much better question. Because I can fight, I
How
can
do
Time
heal,
wardens wouldn't provide
I can
calendar.
shoot things. Those are my main powers.
No.
I used to be religious and now I'm not so sure
It's got all
anymore.
those family pictures on them.
Okay.
I just need someone to keep me busy.
I have.
Helping you is a great way to do that.
Thank you for the.
I can also offer help.
Me too.
Yeah, time gets cut in half because you've got so many useless helpers.
Because I want to help because I want to learn more of the ways.
I want to
of,
learn some Arcana.
I'm not.
Can I get a +1 in my Arcana skill checks or a power or something if I really, really try?
Maybe.
I want to try. I really, really, really want to
You
try.
can certainly try.
I knew you were going to say that. I really want to try.
Could I also get +1?
You're way more likely to get something than I am out of this.
I mean, I will help you to
Wrong
fix your
card.
machine.
I'm way
pretty
more
sure
likely to actually.
You need to be
helpful.
rolling me d20s, okay? I need to learn cool shit.
I'm pretty sure one of my past life was an inventor or something like that. So.
Okay. So here, since I never got to, since we all kind of just jumped on the train here, and
Oh, I'm Vezra.
let me actually describe the room.
We don't need the room.
We need.
I'm
Why
Vezra
not?
anyway.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm really happy you finished that sentence. Not many people do.
I want to see insight check on that.
Okay.
Especially not without a question.
I want to insight check that too.
What are we inside checking?
17.
We're insight checking whether she
Roll the
would
four.
know
You
that
seem
that's
taken
her.
aback by your name at
That
first
he's acting
immediately.
here because she's her dad.
19.
He seems
Just
to
he
be
forgot
taken
all
aback
about this.
by Vezrin's saying that in the moment and kind of pause and then roll with it.
Okay. I want to give him my full name. I don't want to know his full name because I still don't know their last name. Vezrin Inala Ilasim. Yep.
Wow. This is an interesting reunion.
Reunion.
Reunion? How you meet each
Uh-huh.
other?
What?
I don't believe we met before.
You wouldn't.
Wait, have we met each other? I lost my memory, so.
Lumber will be the comic relief for the rest of the campaign.
I love it so much.
Because I still don't know what's going on here, so. Can you come up with that, man? I mean, like I said, I lost my memory.
Yeah.
It's his catchphrase now. Like I said, I lost my memory.
You need to change that feature to memory of 995 memory.
Just download some more RAM.
Like I said, I only lost 5% of
Yeah.
my memories.
Wait, does he no longer? Because I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Kind of looks over to you in a sadder way. Before,
Wait, should we be sitting down for this? This feels like
sure.
We already know.
I've already had one big shock today, and this feels like a
Are
serious
you?
one.
Wait, we're asking that in character.
In character.
Yeah.
I'm relieved.
Okay, I'm gonna take a seat wherever there's a chair.
Before we had to leave, before Meredith and I were forced out of the temple, she almost didn't go. Because we had a child there.
Lavira.
No. Her name was Vezrin.
What a coincidence.
Don't think I know any other
Yeah.
Vezrins. When was this?
A name that still don't know who it is.
That one's Vesper.
Ah! Ow! Ow!
You guys are just in the background, like eating popcorn, chatting through. Just like
Why
listening.
not?
I had the option to have a serious revelation. I fucked it up. So
Shall we
this is what I get.
reintroduce ourselves to Womler?
And a second.
No.
I mean, you guys can in the
Let's let him
background.
figure it out. It'd be funny that way.
Alright, I think that's going to work.
It's weird and hard for me to put it into words, but never thought we'd see you again.
Why would? When did we meet? I'm sorry, I still don't.
Roll an insight
I
check.
really need to. She's not doing okay right now, so. 19. Would she realize at this
Yes.
point?
Finally!
The plus 11 didn't work last time, guys, so this is what it
I'm
is.
surprised at least one person was named Vezrin. There couldn't be a second.
I think I rolled like 3 natural
Ah.
ones or something last time.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
But I don't. But. Hold on.
I'm just thinking back to the scene in Deadpool where like Colossus is there and he reaches back. Dad?
Wait on. It's somewhere in here, I swear. Oh, here it is. Okay, wait. But I don't have parents. Umvold was the only one who raised me.
Sweetie, do you understand the concept of biology?
I think.
I assumed I was a gift from God.
Oh,
What an inflated sense of self-importance. Holy
That's what Umvold always told me.
And what a cruel god.
I assumed that was why I was chosen as priestess.
wow. Even
Well,
Well, I
that's
hate to
problematic.
shatter the illusion
That-
that you have family. They just
Wait.
Tanner saying.
She's gonna stand up and walk across the room.
yeah.
Hold up.
That's fair.
Hold up.
That's
Hold
fair.
up.
We deserve that.
lady.
Hold up. No, shut up! I have a mom. I have a dad. I have a sister. And I haven't known for hundreds of years.
Evidently.
Apparently,
Don't be mad at us.
no. She got the right to mad about you. Where were you, man? I mean,
Meredith never told me. After all of those chances to tell me.
She
Levira never told me.
never knew.
Oh, great. So you just
Levera never mentioned.
never
sibling.
told your other daughter that she had a sister? Because I didn't
Well,
matter
no,
to you
we-
all. You just left me behind and just ran away.
assume.
Why didn't you take me with you?
I think.
They didn't let us. We were cast out. It wasn't our choice.
It wasn't your choice. You never once thought about coming back and getting me?
Do you understand the concept of banishment?
Do you understand how to shut up?
Alright, okay.
Do you understand the concept of decency?
They couldn't. You were basically taken from them and they were cast out.
But 320 years you had to come back, to send me a message, to do anything. And you never even tried?
Did.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you send them to me? Because I never got one.
Maybe you didn't see it.
We sent messages to the temple every year for your birthday.
Ah,
So
there
it's
you go.
Umbolt. All this time.
There you go. Alright.
I need you to shut up for like 10 seconds, okay?
Look, I lost my
I'm
memory.
having a revelation here!
Good for you. I don't have a relation. I lost my memory.
He doesn't remember anything.
God damn it. God damn it.
I mean, you were saying we didn't tell V. We said she had a sister, that she was always looking down from the stars, but she'd probably never get to meet her. She knew, but she didn't. none of us ever knew that if you were okay. Never heard back. After a while, it's easy to start to lose hope.
Our family knows how to do that very well. But one thing's for sure. We're getting you out of here. Whether it's 20 years in the past or not,
Okay.
you are going back to Meredith and Lavira. Where we go from there is a problem for later.
Fine. Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
I hate you so much. I hate you so fucking much.
It was just there. I couldn't shut up about it.
Okay, at this point, she's gonna take her scythe and do what she did to Brand New. Hook it around his neck. Shut up.
Okay, damn.
Remember, you're making first impressions on him.
Oh wow, he made a horrible one on me, so I'm not.
Your first impression of him was there's a Deva stuck in a tree.
None of him. Oh, that's what you meant.
Well,
Yeah.
I was talking about Dormon.
first impressions were never very good with David.
Yeah, they never are ever.
They're really not.
Wait, no, my first impression with Mariel's pretty good.
Yeah.
Except when I told her that I know how to save her sister, but didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now that you said that, the first impression has become bad.
Well,
All of my first impressions were so bad. Wait, what was my first impression with you? Not the now impression, the
I
first
maimed
one.
your friend.
I suppose it was mine because I stunned you by like eating his heart and burning his body,
Yeah.
which I managed to reverse it.
You really did. I had a horrible first impression of you.
I have a question.
I felt
Do we,
bad.
do we still have the brain?
Yeah.
Oh.
The dragon brain?
Yeah, it's
Absolutely, it's pickled.
I know.
It's in my bag. Oh, that's a good idea.
What
Are
is
you
that?
telling me this in character?
I meant like as a snack, but I don't know.
That's right.
Dragon bringing us a snack.
Hon, it's
pickled
half
now.
rotted.
It's
No.
pickled now. It's fine.
It's half
I can
rotted.
tell you this right now. You're not
No,
going to get
it's-
much good nutrition out of dragon's brain. How
Yeah.
do you even...
That wasn't.
Can you
That
make
was
me
a joke
potions
out of
with
character.
it? Is that something you can do? Because I've been trying to find somebody for ages.
How do we have the brain at all, or how have we pickled it?
I didn't.
There's a fascinating story to each.
Wow, you have a dragon brain? That's awesome. Give me that.
I carved it out of the dragon that I killed myself.
Oh, nice.
That's it. We'll
Dormon
use the
looks
dragon
really
brain to get
impressed.
him out of here.
Oh, you should see the mind flare.
I don't know how.
Wait, you have a mind flare? That's even more awesome.
I have its blood.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the mind flare. Here he is.
No, I have the dagger that stabbed it that's coated in its blood.
All right. So now that we have like daddy issues out of the way. So
I got double daddy issues.
So
You just traded one for the other.
I really did.
So
but
how
both are
can-
still an issue.
how can we help?
You have family issues.
I have major
We just have issues. Let's be honest.
How can we help with
Didn't you guys see the playlist? She has so many issues.
your
Yeah, suppose we don't want.
Ezra's not better off. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's a little more peaceful traveling.
How can we help with your machine?
Yeah, we're gonna help you now.
Yeah.
As long as you make me
What do
some
you need?
potions.
You have the aid of 4
I'm
people.
not- An alchemist. by
Oh,
any
okay,
means.
then forget that part.
Okay. I mean, I can...
I started a little alchemy.
I have a book on dragons that I can...
Oh, I'll take that.
Well, I mean... Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna give
Well,
me
I
some
mean...
Babes.
daddy's
I
first
need
gift
it
for a
for
little girl.
research purposes, but you can absolutely use it, read it.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
I think babes.
It's a book all about dragons.
Is
Go
it
ahead.
written in Elvish or in common?
It's in common, I believe.
Bless. What do I learn?
Not draconic, that's a shock.
No, it's a book about dragons, not
Oh.
by
I
dragons.
want to learn more. She's been sheltered. She doesn't even know what dragons are, so she thought the volcanic one was friendly.
It's a book on the different types of dragons, their
When he
strengths and
clearly
weaknesses,
threatened you.
how to hunt them, etc.
I want it. I want it. I read it. I get the knowledge.
Okay, this is gonna take a number of hours.
That's fine. I can spend the first day doing this while they help out.
We have a week.
We have a week. I'm gonna wait. What do I
You
write this
sound
down
thrilled.
as?
Well, here, once again, let me describe the rooms. We never got to do that.
Who cares about the room? We're helping build a machine and reading about dragons.
I thought it was a normal lab, so.
It kinda is. Like,
He keeps trying to get us to go to a certain thing. We're like, never.
there's two main points of interest in the room, as well as two desks, primarily, as well as some other things. There's the giant coordinator device that you've seen parts of, and this is a more technical version of it.
Well, it's not done yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask what it does when it's done.
Manipulates gravity.
Well, I was gonna have him like give us a demonstration. That's what I
he
meant.
would absolutely do that.
Exactly, but it has to be finished
I
first.
think you were
He
gonna
also
say
needs
you
a
would
power
absolutely
supply.
die.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That's part of this whole thing.
He doesn't have the power supply.
Oh, it's the cube.
Right.
Yes.
He doesn't get those.
Well, we were gonna steal one from a warden anyways. That's fine. Or
We're
barter.
gonna get immediately on their bad side.
Hey, whoa! It's all in discussion. This is also all in her head. She hasn't said it out loud yet.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, then as player, I say you would immediately get on their bad side.
I never offered the issue
What else could be noticed?
or the
about room?
proposal.
So
solution.
on one side of the room is
The thought.
the
I
Yavir
know.
coordinator, which is in creation. Towards the other side of the room, there is a small bauble floating in the side of the room, angular like a star.
Bauble.
From the outside, moving inward, are large green glass icicle-like spikes covered in intricate engravings in the same interconnected circle, line, and oval pattern that has basically followed you throughout your journeys, throughout the fell. These shards seem to have liquid shadows pulsing from end to pointed end on the inside, though the shadowed volume doesn't appear consistent, as though they are all one
Okay.
We're addressing this now.
they're all one device.
How do we not notice that when we
I don't know.
I literally said it quickly as I didn't get a chance to describe the room.
Oh, yeah,
Yep, never.
At its center, where all of these points converge, is a creature about the size of a large bat. Ashen gray, serpentine in nature, with two front talon-like clawed hands and 3 pairs of large wings running down its body.
Is it
The
alive?
inert creature kind of floats and stretches and moves as though in a deep slumber, its long tail curling around its head and neck and being grabbed by the hands. As a whole, it's incredibly angular, as if an elaborate origami piece, and seemingly continually sheds pieces of ash that melt into shadow before reaching the ends of the ornamentation. Each of these glassy shards touches and pushes in slightly at the creature's major muscle groups, glowing a faint golden at the point of contact.
Was that?
Hey, friend, what is that? Before we get started,
Well,
what?
this is fascinating.
Yeah, no, we want to know what this is before I touch it.
I'm gonna see if I preemptively know anything about this, because I feel
Me
like
too.
I would.
Okay.
Man,
I don't, but I want to try.
So this would be...
Oh, no roll?
No, this is
Oh.
history or arcana,
Oh, that shit.
or religion for...
Yeah,
Yeah, history, arcana, or religion.
I like religion. Ooh,
They're all the same.
I know everything. Maybe not everything,
But
a
we're
lot.
gonna
I'm
go
gonna
with
try.
religion.
23.
Okay.
My DM dice
Natural
are like,
20.
they're good. They don't give me constant ones.
32.
I said no. You would not be familiar with this creature, just based on your backstory.
None of us?
You have none of you have ever seen this creature before,
Okay, what's that, Daddy? I don't call him Daddy. I just kidding.
but it is fell in origin.
What's that, Dorva?
Daddy don't.
What about me with the natural 20?
If you
Papa.
natural 20.
Papa Smurf.
Because
Plus what?
plus 4.
24. Which is about where I was at. Wait, what did you get?
I got a
Consider
14
though,
plus my
because of
17.
my lore, I would know stuff about the fell.
You absolutely would. Hang on.
And I know all about
trying
drone
to piece
bombs,
together
so
what you would
obviously.
know. Because I don't think Kirthia knows about the Fragment Diviner.
Would I know anything? Because I do know that. And I got a 23.
I suppose with both of your roles, especially with being bolstered by the natural 20, you know that it is fell in origin, that the actual segmentations of the creature's being look like pieces of the Fragment Diviner.
Oh, shit.
It
Do you want me to just move
seems
this
to be
then? Would that be
consubstantial
easier?
with it, like made of the same material.
Okay, so did they make this too?
Did who make this too?
The Time Wardens? It seems to be made up of the different,
No.
pieces.
Well, it could be, but they caught this, they captured it, and they wanted someone to look into it who had some vague history with. So they offered it to me. I absolutely accepted. Some more coin to spend on parts and resources. Haven't gotten much work in since it was literally dropped off here a couple cycles ago. It's just been in this very same state the entire time as I've been focusing on the coordinator. It's not that.
Okay, so now you have a choice, Kirthia. We can either get home a little bit sooner, or you can learn about this.
I want to learn about this.
Me too.
May I reach out?
Can we touch it?
Sure.
Not you as a DM. Dorgon, can we touch it safely?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm gonna touch it.
I mean, it's
Does the creature inside react?
no. It seems to be like in an induced unconscious state. Feels kind of metallic.
Like a liquid stone?
No.
Ah.
Just metallic. Like it's made out of sheet metal that has been intricately folded into a strange bat-like creature.
When it's not a dragon.
It looks like a type of dragon.
I'm gonna read that book.
Like
I know it's not in there, but I need
gonna-
to know dragon information.
The player that knows is disappointed that the character doesn't know.
I'm just gonna go to his gravitational thing and check it out.
There's always an option, but I refuse to make it, so.
Wait, so it's alive?
Yeah.
It's alive, just
It's
dormant.
dormant.
It's
I started to think it was a golem for a second.
no.
Like a winged golem.
That would be really cool.
No, it's not that big.
It's about the size of a large bat. Like
Oh.
Oh, so it's a small creature.
it's
Not D&D
large.
large.
Maybe like
actual-
wingspan, yeah.
It's a large bat kind of like thing.
Like a
Is it a
humanoid
vampire
bat?
bat?
No.
I
Like a
love
humanoid
vampire
bat
bats.
or an
I love
animal
those
bat?
bats.
Like,
What's it
Like
inside
an
again?
animal. What?
What's inside again?
The sheet metal.
The bat?
It's basically large, almost like acupuncture spikes that are about the size of icicles that are green glass with flowing shadow that kind of pulses in and out between all of them as though they're one connected network, just passing through it. And inside is this large bat-like creature that's kind of curled up into a ball where each of these spikes basically touches it on each of its muscle groups. And it's just kind of in a state of suspended animation or a forced unconsciousness.
Weirdest gravity experiment I've ever seen.
Just kind of floating there.
Oh.
And he hasn't gotten to it yet. Like it's something to do, but there are vague notes about it on one of his workbenches, but like once again, he hasn't gotten super invested in it.
What did the vague note say?
Hang on, let me scroll up to that part of the document.
You said it's in like a transparent container.
It's out in the open.
Oh.
It's just kind of floating there. Like if there's a transparent container, it's these green glass like icicles that hold it. They just kind of float there.
For a second I thought it was in a large snow globe like thing.
It's not horribly dissimilar. It's more like a piece of modern architecture. Like, it's a modern art chandelier with a living creature on the inside that's...
They turned it into
Weird.
modern art.
Yeah.
So, do they just want to know what it is?
They want to know what it is, what it can do,
Oh,
has its strengths, weaknesses.
there's always one
Huh,
option.
I'm-
Well, we'd rather not get to that first.
Fair enough.
You're rather brash.
yeah, I've noticed that too.
You do know
I've
who
noticed
raped
that
me,
too.
right?
I'm checking around the
Right.
heritage thing.
I have a list of 3 who's probably, yeah.
3.
I assume that while we're here, we'll be able to take a long rest, so that way I will be able to recover the health that I lost from getting hit with a book.
Yeah, I got 9
I
healing.
hit
just
really
gone.
hard. Like, you must have broken my nose or something.
Like, it was a critical hit. Well, no, it wasn't a critical hit, but it was maximum damage.
But
It
it
might
was
as well-
max damage
Yeah.
anyway.
It might as well have been.
All your teeth.
Yeah, that was like a significant portion of my health.
Weak. Wait,
What?
I mean, you're OP in every other category, literally,
Yeah.
so.
Wait, so looking at the machine, do I know how to finish it?
How to finish it.
Not to finish it, like to keep repairing it.
With his guidance, you could definitely help get it done quicker. But on your own, no.
Ah,
I'm still
Gotcha.
on the 3 thing.
He moved past that.
I know. Stop with your
I'm gonna
lore
start like
drops.
What? This entire session is lore drops.
I know! I'm gonna read that dragon book. Like, actually read it this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna start like opening and closing its wings.
Kind of peel it up, and then it kind of pulls it back. And as you do, you notice like the shards kind of move with it, kind of to maintain like the most optimal position to keep it subdued. But then it'll eventually just kind of pull it back closer. It's weird.
I know everything.
Spoiler alert: this kind of dragon is not the dragon book.
Well, yeah, but like, next time we come across a volcanic dragon, I'll know all of its weaknesses.
Yeah, why is that there?
I don't know.
Why is he painted?
I think he painted it just so he could show it off to us. But there's always the chance that its mommy comes back and is mad because
May
I'm
I
using a
see
sword made out of its child's feathers.
The paint added 5 extra to its CR.
I assumed that the one you killed was its mom.
But come on, if you printed
Where's the
that thing,
mom?
you would paint it too.
Of course.
So there's a chance you
Worth
just
more
wanted to
than
show
my
it
life.
off. Cause look at this little fucker who's still sitting up here.
It was a lot lighter than I expected it to
It's your
be.
trophy table.
I hate him so much. He always ends up 5 feet away from me, and in this case, 1 foot away from me.
Because you,
At some point, it walked by Ezahar and they just ignored each other.
I know, and I had a chance. I was the decider that did that, and I fucked up.
I gave you the choice.
Yeah, well, you told me if I wanted to sell my soul, and I said yes,
you know,
and it was the wrong answer.
Usually that's the correct answer.
Exactly. That's why I said yes.
You push the button every time I put it in front of you, and I love that.
Exactly. Who would say no? Well, a lot of people would say no,
Would
but
you
would
like
I say no? No. I just said no. Ha.
We
Beat
can just
you
pass it around the class.
And no, you
Yeah.
didn't.
No, it didn't.
We have food.
What kind of food?
Chips, and I think I saw some
chips,
posted
sausage.
cupcakes.
I have hummus,
Dong.
green chicken.
May I steal a ding dong?
Sure.
I'm sorry. You have ding dongs here.
they've been there the whole time.
I've only ever heard about those in Percy Jackson, the Son of Neptune. Okay, I've literally never heard of those.
The food of the
outside
gods.
Ding dong.
Wait, what the fuck is it? Oh, wait, those are ding dongs?
Apparently, yeah.
I have never once seen them called that. Oh
It's
my
just a
god.
squishable, right?
Oh yeah, pass me one of those shits.
No, it's like a cake shaped thing.
Thank you.
I'll take one too, why not?
I will also
Oh
have
my
one.
god.
Let me just set
I
this
think I
down.
usually have
Is
the
that-
cupcake one.
Got it.
But Ding dongs. Wait, which one of you guys have read Percy Jackson?
I read all of. Well, I read the first
I
two
read-
series.
Yeah, I know, like Son of
I read
Neptune.
the Egyptian one too for extra.
Yes,
Yeah,
Kane's
that was good.
Chronicles. Hell yeah. I read
I
a little
read
bit
the
of Magnus
first
Chase, but
3
then it got
books.
shit.
I
So.
like the crocodile.
One. Oh, I would read more if I couldn't find the others.
I got you. I got them all on Kindle and I can
Maybe
share
I'm
them with
busy
you.
with the Lord of the Rings right now.
No, drop that shit. Percy Jackson all the way.
Yeah, as someone who absolutely loves the Lord of the Rings, no.
I started reading The Hobbit. I didn't realize the start was so weird.
Oh, it
Also,
is.
I don't know.
5 billion dwarves come into his house and he's like, how
I don't know if those
all
books
these
will hit
guests?
the same
Oh,
as
yeah,
an
no,
adult as they would as a
Oh,
child.
no way. I mean, at least the second series has more like going towards teens, but like still, they held hand and kissed. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay. So,
Yeah, where were we?
Desmond was reading the Dragon book,
Mm-hmm.
and at least the two of you I know were interested in helping get the coordinator done faster.
And at least one of us has the ability to.
Hey, no, you both are equally capable and helpful for him.
Well, whatever I'm done
You
reading
just
the
have
book,
more
I'm gonna help.
arcane knowledge, just in general.
Yeah.
I am no more mechanical knowledge.
I was watching
Yeah.
Carthea play around with the bat.
A lot more of the mechanics.
Yes, and you were playing around with the weird bat creature.
Yeah, I hate that I don't know what it is.
We almost saw them earlier in the game, but Ezahar had to leave us.
Wait, do I know it?
Just give it a name, and then you'll know what it is.
Wait,
Call it Carl.
So
the book that I have.
I know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gout is
Not
convinced.
all-
What
I mean,
Ezahar
not all
have
of it
done
is
to
correct.
bring us this thing?
But not all of it is campaign setting correct, but you understand the general lore.
I just got a good idea.
Do I get
What
like
if every week each of us brings like a snack thing for the class?
If I know all their weaknesses?
That could
How long do you spend reading the book?
I read it cover to cover, but I'm a fast reader. I lived in a temple, for God's sake. All I did was study.
That is true. Okay. Is there anything in there that you are explicitly looking for right now?
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses. For volcanic dragons, ice.
For anything.
It changes from species to species.
Exactly. I want to know all of it.
Okay, I will. So basically, when you encounter another type of
Oh,
dragon,
it's a when.
I will give you their weakness at the start. Cause you
Ah.
Okay, so
That
There's
already
literally
got
one
one down.
sitting right there.
the bad
Also,
thing.
can I see that one?
the bat thing.
The
This
bad
one
thing.
is cool, isn't it?
Do I know what kind of species is the bad thing?
You have no idea. It's weird and it's from the film.
That the bestiary has that.
You terrifying little shit.
So
it's
this is from the Fell, and I don't know what this is.
Right. It's weird.
I'm the researcher.
I know.
But I know what it is.
Well, that's not good.
I would hang out with Ezahar all the time.
Ezahar didn't get to unleash these.
Didn't get to.
You know, if someone pulled on this thing's tail really hard, it would tie it in a knot.
Which one?
It's not in those.
Never mind.
There was an encounter that I had planned where these guys were going to be a thing. It's not a thing anymore.
Well, Ezahar's still alive, so...
Yeah. It's very possible that he unleashed them on his own.
I don't like Ezahar.
It's also very possible that Ezahar, like, tripped over a rock and died.
If he tried to cross any of those bridges, I hope he's just frozen in the middle of one.
That would be so
The bridge
anticlimactic.
fell.
I
He
think
went in the opposite direction of any of those bridges.
I know, but there could be something similar on his path.
Also, he'd know better.
I'm hoping the worst for you, Ezahar.
I think it would be incredibly funny if Ezahar was just like died anticlimactically.
Sorry, sir, your character's canonically dead.
No, he is not.
He's really not.
Oh, I know.
No, he's canonically dead. He's just also canonically undead.
Well, yes.
Okay, I'll
He's a
give you that.
vampire who's
Fine.
already died once.
The word
He's
dead
dead.
is somewhere in the description.
He's just not obliterated.
He's still alive and kicking and doing stuff.
Undead?
Alive, kicking, and doing
There's
stuff.
no blood and...
Pretty
I think
much.
technically a heartbeat.
Sentient.
No heartbeat.
No heartbeat, no blood, he's dead.
It's a complicated thing that I texted Sarah the biology of.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
I came up with very intricate biology for how vampires and shades work.
Yeah, it's great.
Because, fellow researcher, you would know this kind of stuff. There's lots of them.
Okay, now it's canon. I know everything. Okay, this is great.
One thing that you would learn in that book about how to kill dragons.
Platinum sword.
A
You're
curious.
gonna kill me about that platinum sword.
Oh no.
No,
Is that not it?
Aww.
A curious Chinese sword.
I'm hoping it's super badass, but I have a feeling it's not what I want it to be.
it is super badass.
Just
It's
not to me.
just a sword.
No, well, okay. So in order to kill a dragon,
Mhm.
there is an element of their being known as the heart core. It is basically their heart of hearts. It is what causes them to regenerate.
Oh shit.
Otherwise, it will.
Guys,
just
we
come
fucked up real hard.
We never did gather that.
No, I tried to get to the heart and I failed. I just got its brain. Oh no.
How bad are we talking about?
I have a comment to make. So usually when you're looking for the heart, usually you don't look in the head.
It's usually a
No,
piece
I
of
looked
like
at the heart, but I couldn't get
it's-
in.
The heart core is a piece of obsidian black. It's almost like its own living organism within it. It contains basically the collective memory of the dragon through all of its incarnations.
So what you're saying is it's gonna come back and it's gonna be angry.
Oh, shit, we beat it when it was half starved and dead. And it took 2 people dying. I beat it, yeah, when it was already pretty much dead.
It's okay, we have one we can sacrifice.
Yeah, you.
No, not me.
I'm sacrificing the wizard first.
Why?
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 I don't know, it just seems more likely that you're gonna die.
Why?
Wow.
Sarah's cautious player, and, well,
Yeah.
you have 28 hit points.
Not for long. Pretty soon I'll have 36 again.
I have 52.
And I have power.
Wait, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Well, so that kind of exclamation point above the head.
That definitely. Oh my gosh. Gout,
Huh.
were you there?
Yeah.
No.
No?
He doesn't know what she's talking about, so he's just saying, yeah.
Are you going to talk to them about this?
What's up?
Yeah, no, this one seems like something the party should know.
Does this have something to do with the
What?
empty nest? I'm just joking. I know what those.
You don't know what that is.
Yeah, we climbed.
Yeah, he was there for
I climbed
that.
into the nest.
Wait, so you.
Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon died in the dragon's thing, and we went up to the
I
nest
knew-
after we met you.
I knew he died to a dragon, and there was an empty dragon nest.
So,
No coincidence.
You know nothing yet. I haven't spoken. So you remember brand new,
Yes.
our buddy?
No.
You ate his heart.
Did I met him?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You did not.
Thank you.
Do you remember how he died?
I got the gist.
From a walk-
Ezahar would have told you dragon.
So, for those of you who weren't there,
I got the gist.
it
that you
was
gotta
a
find
There's
volcanic,
kind of the body.
half-starved dragon. And, well, brand new, our old buddy, he died by it, and, I killed it. Of course, for vengeance for brand new, and, not the other one, though. And it might still be alive.
Say what?
How so?
You suck at killing things.
I'm a healer, I'll remind you. I heal things, not kill them. Anyways,
You're still a warrior.
Have you ever heard of the
You
double
know how
tap?
to heal. It's a simple thing.
we defeated it. We took its teeth, claws, feathers, and its brain. That's the one we have pickled. But we didn't
The crunchy
get
one?
the heart. So, yeah. It's gonna come back and it's gonna be mad.
Lomo, go ahead and roll me a history check.
It's okay. It will just be mad at you, right?
What?
Because you were the only one that was there.
It will come back.
And my
without,
children, God, I hope they're nowhere near us.
it will come back without a brain.
Woo! 19.
Without a chunk of
19 history.
Well, if it
I had 36
regenerates,
on
it will
that.
just regenerate
Huh?
everything it
36 under
lost.
that.
Oh.
36.
Throw a d6.
1d6.
Add a d6.
1d6.
Yeah.
Yes, the square dice.
Oh.
Do we have? Is it that we destroy the heart to stop the regeneration?
Yes. And
I
we
got it.
didn't find one last time.
What if you just pick?
So-
You didn't know what to look for.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna say we didn't find one.
Next time I'll
Do you
make sure
describe
that
what it appears to be in the book?
Yeah. It's an obsidian
One.
Okay.
thingy
What's the total?
Uh,
The rest of it.
history, you say, right?
History
It's the
check.
heart.
Yeah, history check.
it's actual art.
It's actual.
26.
So
Okay.
Is it fleshy?
no.
Upon hearing Vezran talking about this, you hear an echo in your memory of when you were on the ship and wandered through the cabin.
Wait, dragon. Wait, where? Shit. Oh, he didn't take this one. All right, cool. I explored that memory.
Right. And when you were on the ship sailing from one location to another, you didn't quite get where. On that ship was a large black Icarus pulsing thing with that seemed to have an arcane field surrounding it where large violet eyes would open and close around it.
I don't know.
Right.
It's recent. It's dark car.
Guys,
It matches the description of what Vezran's talking about. For a dragon.
for a dragon.
A dragon.
I think. Okay, I just one of my memories just popped out.
I thought you didn't have any more memory.
He has memories, just
He
not
only
of some
took
of
the
them.
5.
How many things? Alright,
Only 5 lifetimes.
only 5 lifetimes. What I explained
It's
to
only
me,
like 200 years.
200-300. Yeah, it depends on how long
like I said, 5%.
it is live. And how
That
young he
depends on the lifespan, I suppose, assuming you live that
Immortal.
long.
And given that
Davis
personality,
already
I would not go that high.
Like so. So I go. I think so. What kind of dragon you said it was?
Volcanic?
Yeah, definitely my best memories is they describe the same thing right now.
Which memory? How long ago?
I don't know what was the memory.
The book would tell you that a volcanic dragon's heart core, while it has kind of a black Icarus coating, it has sort of an ember charred wood kind of towards the inside, whereas the one that you're remembering is almost like liquid obsidian.
Oh, great, there's more than one.
I can't eat that.
No,
I don't think you would
You
want
can eat the brain.
Excuse me? You could eat the brain, but I'm not gonna let you.
It'll probably be crunchy.
No,
Yes.
No,
It's
it
the-
won't be.
No.
It's half rotted first.
No,
But
it's
you
I
wouldn't eat a heart.
It has to
I
be the
use
heart. If I eat
alcohol
the
to
heart,
to preserve it, not to drink it.
The dragon's heart.
Okay,
Just kind of in going to that memory, you feel a stinging in the back of your head. Just
Oh shit! Is that
that
how
violet eye
I-
is kind of watching you.
Hey, what? So,
Don't look at me like that.
so what else? I'm trying to.
You just remember seeing it in the cabins.
Look, if there's one thing I've learned, violet is the color of evil.
when did we learn that?
When all of the vampires had violet eyes.
They had violet eyes? Guys, how's we
Have you
red
not
eyes?
looked at Ezahar?
No. I looked at your mini and there's like no eyes on that shit.
So,
Not willingly.
They're purple.
okay,
Well, I didn't see that.
I don't understand. What
Oh, they were
what
red
the
eyes.
memory has to do with it?
And
Just an
purple eyes
arcane
this whole
field
fucking
where-
time.
Yeah, we've talked
Large
about this.
kind of
Why would
magical
vampires have purple eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of appearing and disappearing
moment.
within
That feels like a fairy
this
thing.
piece of liquid obsidian
If anything,
Okay.
I'd have purple eyes.
that's kind of stretched out, has sinews
One moment, I might be able
to
to
each
answer that
part
question with Andrew's
of-
permission.
to each part of the ship's deck, just kind of holding in place as a treasure or a bounty that you are taking somewhere.
So I explained that memory to all the party.
Because their blood is blue
No, it's
and their
red.
eyes were red,
They aren't
and
lobsters.
therefore it combined to make
Where
their
did
eyes
my
purple.
phone go? There it is.
Hey, you have the biology lesson.
I
Yeah, I have the
literally
biology
cannot
lesson.
get over the fact that the vampires had purple eyes.
We've been talking about this ever since
well,
he
guess
died.
what? I literally don't pay attention at
Okay, so
all.
with that,
Like the violet eyes around what you would assume to be a heart core of some dragon had magical violet eyes that opened and closed all around it.
I don't like
one of
that.
which that was distinctly watching you, and kind of you feel it in the back. of
Don't
your neck.
vampires like worship
Oh,
the
okay,
dragons,
so
or
it's,
is
okay,
that
it's
not
not,
what that
but it
was?
doesn't hurt.
Pardon?
Don't the vampires
But
worship the dragons?
It's not hurting my mind.
No. It's
Okay, I
just
thought it was hurting my mind.
Like it's one of those
Some
things
of
that raises
us
the hair
would
on the back
worship
of your neck.
Kuvok, but not all of them do.
Mm-hmm.
It's an oof thing.
Okay,
Kuvok
so I explain
does
it.
take the
So
form
I
of a
say
dragon.
those are words to the whole party.
Let's go, Vox Heart! Oh shit, we're fucked, guys. He's already out. He's got a heart and it's not locked up right now. At least not that we know. Though your life could have been a while ago, so we're not really
The
sure
drawing,
about that.
purple eyes.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that real quick, but, I was really more focused on the artmanship,
Because-
not the eyes, because, I thought it was a stylistic
The mini,
choice.
solid purple eyes.
Look, when I looked at the real life mini, it was painted black. I did not see no purple on that, okay?
You went very southern.
I am Southern, and I'm tired.
humanoid,
True.
the
You
human
know what
version of the
happened?
mini.
I know.
You
Purple
both know
gray
what happened.
eyes.
You both know what happened on the Christmas one shot?
Yeah.
I get Southern when I get tired, and when I have a lot to say.
Okay.
My original
Like,
accent
the-
is Southern.
The accent, yeah. The original ring for Azakar's character token is purple. Because of that,
So
His clothes are purple.
Okay, what color are my eyes, Sarah?
Vezrans,
Vezrans, don't spoil it. Yeah, what color are my eyes? Huh?
Green.
How do you know that?
you said it.
I know, I say it all the
Several.
time. I was really hoping I could catch you not knowing what color my eyes. Well, thank you for proving that you're better than me, Sarah.
They're green on the mini.
Yeah, that's because I actually like color.
Yeah, I did too. I custom mixed most of Ezhar's colors.
I like I even colored my mini.
Okay.
So,
So you described
I
this
got
memory that you have, that this connects to.
yeah, I think I was a sailor, guys, and that crucial scene that you described, that's a no. I think you.
That's a no-no?
I think you kill a vampire dragon.
The thing the hardcore he had on the ship and the vampire dragon you killed are not the same. That's what he's getting at.
Figured that one out somehow.
There are multiple different kinds of dragon, though.
There's
Yeah.
lots of dragons.
It could be a shadow dragon, I
Or it
suppose.
could be something very much worse.
Or I think the crystal that
And knowing the sadistic habits of our DM,
Or I
it's
think-
most definitely Kubas.
Or I think the crystal
The
was
thing
powering
is,
the
I
dragon.
said
don't know.
Kuvok takes the form of a dragon, not that he is a dragon,
Yeah, well, I don't know. It feels like
right?
You wouldn't know the difference.
As a hardwood.
stop giving us.
You know, now that
The character wouldn't, but that's what I got from the.
Dragon is the most reasonable way for the human mind to understand what Kuvok is.
That doesn't necessarily mean this is a dragon heart either. It just means that it looks like one.
Or maybe is the crystal.
Oh, it's totally Kubak.
I think the crystal took the form of a volcanic dragon.
Can I still ask, how many lifetimes ago was this?
How long was that? 300 years.
These different memories, they come and go. It's you don't get a sense of time. And you're sailing on the astral sea, which is inherently outside of time.
Yeah, but like if this was like 2 lifetimes ago, we could infer some shit. But if this is like 1,000 years ago, like it could be, then it was totally Kubak going into
Go
the
ahead and roll
wilderness.
me another history check and add a d6 to try and go piecing back to that memory.
It's at
Low
least-
blow.
Oh, just
Oh, I
thanks.
wanted to roll.
I
Can I
just-
give him support? Add 2?
Sure.
I don't know what that does.
You can add 2 to your roll.
I know we're not gonna make the DC, but I wanna know.
15 history. That will be a 21.
And then add a D6 and plus 2.
D6 plus 2. Hold on.
You're getting all the bonuses here.
Yeah.
Maybe you will.
Yeah, maybe don't toss stuff around your TV,
That's a maximum of 29.
which still
A
has
two.
the protector on it.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Alright, so
25.
history 21, 23, and 25.
Okay. Okay. Kind of return to your memory palace. It's a damp place where there's vines
Really?
and
I
such
thought it was
growing
more
around.
organized, but alright.
happened.
Well, it once was.
It once was.
Not after the hag got done in it.
That bitch.
Not until the hag checked out some books.
There are
Permanently.
areas where
Disorganized my system. Damn it.
there are some books that are kind of strewn all around. You see a couple of them that have been knocked to the ground and mold and kind of mushrooms and fungus are growing out of the pages.
At least have the decency. No, look, going into the memories. At least have the decency to clean it. Jesus, stupid hag.
But you find yourself making your way through this very Ashirian landscape and pull out one of the other nearby books. Kind of flip through it.
I live things and
It's almost like you're stepping back into the memory, but a little bit before you went and checked on the cargo.
Was I a sailor or a pirate?
Sailor.
Alright, so no pirate life. Alright, cool.
Well, it depends on who's asking, It's the
That is
outsider's perspective.
There are several individuals around on the ship with you. They have kind of faint olive green skin with golden splotches kind of all around it. Long elven ears. Typically brown hair that's braided back into long ways. Their faces are... they are a very gaunt species. You wouldn't probably know the exact name for them, but they are sailors of the Sea of Stars.
Gotcha.
This is their natural habitat. And one of the ones that you've been most closely working with, you think we'll be able to bring it back? She
Was
turns
that
to you.
question on rank? Was I the first mate or?
You were higher up. You weren't like first mate, but you were.
Oh, so I was the captain.
You were not the captain.
Ah.
But like in the social hierarchy of the ship, you were mid-level to higher up.
Alright.
You were basically an officer.
Got it.
Think we'll be able to bring it back? I know they've been looking for this for a while.
Oh, the thing is talking to me.
Yeah, she's talking to
Alright. Yeah, man. I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a long travel.
you. Yeah, that's why we take it through these waters. It's slightly quicker journeys.
Remember again? What is this again?
Right. This is the Maria Astra, the Sea of Stars, bridge between our world and yours.
And we're transporting this crystal to the owners or?
One second.
Oh, wait, so I know.
have to check my notes. Sorry.
Guys, Applebee's now has waffle fries.
What?
It hasn't changed in 20 years, but now Applebee's has waffle fries.
Oh,
Yay.
just while I'm thinking about it, do you have an extra character sheet on your hand?
Oh yeah.
Could I
Wait,
take
no.
it?
I think Jesse took all of mine.
Well, you gave them
That
to
is
me,
true.
and I do not have them on hand. They're at my house. If you follow me back to my house after this, I will give you
Yeah, we're just supposed to
Okay.
be bringing this to the city of Avalor.
Alright.
They
But
didn't give
so,
us
since I'm an officer, do I know what kind of cargo I'm transporting?
you're familiar with the fact that it is
What?
dangerous, and you were specifically hired to oversee.
If you want
to
food,
make sure it safely arrives.
Andrew is providing food as well, though.
Yeah. We can get pizza or something if you'd like.
Let's get pizza.
This is how her brain works.
You guys, you can't stop the ADD.
Well, hang on. Let's finish with the scene
yeah,
though.
you're
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, I'm pretty sure the captain is gonna pay for the extra money for the hut.
Or they go for a nicer job.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a huge bounty.
Cool.
And this is kind of present day Lombard kind of projecting himself into the past, and so you're kind of getting snippets of their memory and kind of being able to infer your own question through the passage of time. So if you like,
Okay, so that past life.
Yeah.
Keep a journal.
you're reading it right now, basically.
Does it
You're projecting yourself through
Does it have a date?
a date.
Yes. Because if
You're looking for when this happened.
if I was a officer in that ship, I would
About 40 years ago.
So this happened 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I come back like, guys, this happened over.
There's one other thing that you would know just by having kind of interconnected with this memory.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the individual you were speaking with. Lael Janali.
Do I know who he is?
Let me go ahead and throw that in the chat
Yeah.
just so you.
Do I know who that is?
Do I know who it is?
I think I would know this as Sarah.
Lehol Janali? Sounds like Lehol Genital.
I'm pronouncing these in Spanish. Lael Hanali. Alright.
Yeah. the
Lael
H is
Hanali.
¿Hablas español?
Sí.
Oh, de
Bottom.
We're still thinking.
Lael Hijalali. Yep.
The J is silent.
Hanali.
The H is silent, sorry.
Yeah.
Estoy estudiando español.
Because-
Wait. Do I know this guy? Is this my friend? Is this my friend?
Someone you were
my
working
captain?
with on the ship. Like this was the person you were speaking to there.
So
The one who was.
he's my BFF or what?
She was a fellow officer on the ship.
He's a she.
Yeah.
Girlfriend?
Lael Hanali.
Gif.
The
She,
H is silent. Do you pronounce the G? J.
Lael Janali.
she was just a fellow officer, someone you were working with who was
Lael
Colleague.
with
Got
the
it.
ship, and you were basically hired as security for what
Still,
this
I
was.
don't
For,
know.
Also,
Lentil
also the
Jal.
people who were bringing, probably they kill me.
who's to say?
Little.
Something definitely happened
But does that?
with this last journey that resulted in Lomar. The one who's now doesn't remember.
Alright. I come back from the trance. Alright. Bad news. It happened that past life when I was a sailor. I was an officer. Awesome.
Gotta put
Good
some
for you.
prestige in there.
Good for you.
Yep. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sidetrack. I'm getting sidetracked. This happened 40 years ago. 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're fucked. Well, you're fucked. I don't know why.
Why would I be fucked from this? I feel like we're all fucked from this one. It's not the volcanic dragon from what I'm hearing.
It has the crystal. It has a pretty good connection with the dragon.
Dragon certainly,
A
but
dragon, yeah.
probably not my dragon. My dragon.
Probably your dragon by the description you just gave.
Yes, but from what I'm reading here, my dragon has a more charcoal, burnt sort of look to it, and you're describing yours as more crystal. But a dragon certainly, and considering you said there was a bunch of vampires around it.
Did you say that?
I
You
describe.
probably would have said like violet spectral
It's-
eyes.
And I'm making assumptions.
I have. By the way, do any of you guys know the name Lael Hanali?
This is where we all look at Andrew.
Pretty much.
We need to look at it.
Let's see here. Vezrin, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Oh god, history.
Because you're the only person who's met this character. Let's see if you remember them.
God, I hope so with that roll. 23?
At the Spirit Gates Tavern,
Yeah.
there was an individual who introduced themselves as Janali.
Oh my god, it's in my notes! Guys, it's in my notes! It's on the first page! Ish. Oh, guys! I wrote descriptions. I think they're on my shit list.
Someone who blocked your exit from the tavern right before it erupted.
It's the bitch with the long black hair, isn't it? Okay, look at this shit.
Okay.
I just wrote black hair girl. And, Hinali. Wait, Captain Elias and Hinali?
Oh, it's a captain.
No, Captain Elias is the redhead bitch.
Ah.
Hinali's the black-haired bitch that was serving her and totally blocked the exit when people were exploding the place I was enjoying my tea at. And I was like, nah.
Is she a gift? Because that's what you were describing.
No, she's a half-elf. Or what appeared to be a half-elf, I believe. Because he told me at the very beginning that they were both half-elves.
Yeah, I remember that, but what you described just now sounds more like a gift.
What I described was a gift.
What's a gift?
We
A moving picture.
kind of met one. Quote, in quote, it was the Time Warden.
Time Warden wasn't a gift.
I know, but he was disguising himself as one.
My brain keeps
I don't
jumping
know
to
what
the
it
file
is.
extension.
The Mind Flayer was disguising himself as a gift.
Yeah, that's
What's a
what I'm
gift?
saying.
Okay.
Is that a Shadowfell person?
No.
No. Kind of alien? More alien-like,
Go
I'd
ahead
say.
and roll me a history check again, Vezrin.
Do I know what a gift is?
No.
20. Unnatural.
Okay. You remember that one of the things that was on... This is not me trying to... I did this on purpose.
Is it the scarf?
No. The scarf was on
The scarf
Elves.
was still not
Oh, I
But
know.
Janali had a
I
ring.
wanted it. A what?
A ring.
Okay.
Was
Was it
it
Ezra's
Ezra's
ring?
One that Ezhar had.
And
The one that Ezhar pulled off of a Mind Flayer.
what did yours do again?
I can look
I knew it.
like pretty much anything I want.
It's a disguise ring! I lost my brain. What the fuck were we talking about?
He knows a Gith who was transporting a heart core for some dragon.
But we know that that's not his actual face, probably. Because he's wearing a disguise ring. Which Kimmy
You
and...
have no idea if the Gith that Lone Lord was describing or the half-elf that you saw is the real face, if at all.
Oh, but I'm remembering that they might be connected.
Seem like the same person. It's the same name that was given on both instances.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Yes.
I got it now. Okay, if I'm right, was that your captain who you're talking about?
I call it more like a same rank.
She's a bitch.
Yeah. Do I remember if she is a bitch?
She's tough.
Well, she was tough on her crew, so.
She attempted to kill me and everybody in the tavern I was in, a multi-dimensional tavern, and then threw us into dark space, and then dropped us on this plane. Well, not this one, but you know, the one we were at.
You were dropped into Feywild.
You were dropped back home. You got the luckiest end of the deal here.
I'm trying to make her sound worse because, you know, she is worse. It did not end up that way for everybody. They died.
That is very true.
Well. Yeah, you know what? That sounds something like her to do that.
And she
Yeah.
was working with this bitch named Elias, who I thought was gonna be my friend, but no. And then she had this really awesome scarf with moving eyes and stuff that were golden, but then she wouldn't give it to me.
Oh, Miss
She didn't tell me where
Bunny.
they
Yeah,
came
I
from, though.
remember
It
that.
came from the Airless Wind Temples, whatever the fuck that is.
Did
So,
I know anything?
I'm going on a total rant here. In character.
You would know some of what Vezrin's talking about. The kind of idea of having animated clothing is innately fey.
Wait,
I live there.
since you know her.
The half-elf? Yeah.
Wait,
What a bitch. She's wearing a ring in disguise. I'm not
Half-elf?
sure.
no, it's a kid.
Ring in disguise, okay? That's what she was wearing last time I saw her, so I don't even know if she is a her. I just know that that's the form I saw her in.
That's very possible.
But she had the same goddamn name and the same goddamn personality, and I know she's a son of a bitch, so...
Well, that's new. I don't remember she having a ring.
In that order.
Well, she might have gotten it in the last, what do you say, 40 years? Is what
40
you say?
years.
Yeah,
Wait,
so...
Then how did
Oh, when she teamed up with fucking Elias! Ooh, I don't like those people. They're on my shit list. You know, they actually have the first 2 spots on my shit list. Just right.
Because those were the first
Okay,
few
so-
people we met.
No,
If
I
she
met
was
other
a
people
bad, if
first.
she was a bad guy, well, different perspective.
I mean-
What did you do to provoke her?
What did I do to provoke her?
I don't know.
I tried to be friends with them, and I actually ended up inadvertently helping them blow out the tavern, which was like a whole thing. And goddamn,
This
that
is new information for all of you.
those people, those
I'm
fucking
surprised
people.
considering I live at Emmeline.
I literally,
She has never. Bestfriend has never said to any of you before
Never
that she
admitted
helped
it.
blow up the tavern.
I've
Now
never
she just
admitted it to
didn't let
anybody.
Now she spit it out.
So I know about the tavern
You
explosion.
do now and now.
absolutely.
Give me a moment. Let me.
Excuse
Give me a moment. Let me go into my library.
I'll
of
explain in a
memories.
second.
I go to my library.
Okay, you're leaving. I'll explain now. Okay, so like literally, I'm sitting there enjoying some tea. Okay, right by the Feywild side of the tavern. You know, like anybody would do. And this,
how I died that
what I thought disgustingly was a pair of hot elves walk in. Okay, and I'm like,
Excuse me?
I'm an equal opportunity lover. Okay, shush. Anyways,
You do you.
and I just told her, I was like, hey, we're looking for some work. Do you got any work? And she's like, well, yeah, I just want to communicate with somebody, or whatever she said. And she's like, yeah, can you just put this little slip of paper right over there? And I was like, yeah, why not? So I just sneakily did that like I do. And then I was like, hey, you want to be friends and stuff? She's like, you're going to have to wait a minute. And then she blew up the tavern.
It's true.
Is that pretty much it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a pretty
That's
accurate
pretty
retelling.
much it.
You guys, aren't you proud of me?
Okay.
I am very proud of
I
you.
am
This
very
was like
proud.
a semester ago.
I am very proud.
I purposely did not include the
Okay.
dwarf in that.
So how did
Because I remembered, because I left him
How
enough
did
money,
they
but I
die?
didn't
Sorry,
strike it off
okay.
my list, so I didn't really leave him
We'll
money.
get to that in a second. We'll get to that once their discussion of
Okay, so that's how
Guzzrin
that
accidentally
happened.
becoming a domestic terrorist happened.
Hey, all I did was put a piece of paper from this side of the room to that side of the room. That's literally all I did. I just wanted to flirt with some hot chicks, and now they're disgusting and awful and evil, and I regret my whole life. But isn't that how love works? I need pizza.
I am a tree. I don't think I'd know.
Okay.
What, dryads don't have lovers?
We're all female.
Yeah, and?
Oh, there's no mail?
That sounds like a miracle. I wish that was how it worked.
I mean, I usually did throw out that rule, but like, they're primarily.
I don't think
I-
that's
I'm
Usually
just-
they. Dryad reproduction is asexual. It's like trees.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you can't find love even though you're a tree? You can find love and
They
not
don't
want to
have-
reproduce?
There are no other dryad in the city.
Well, that's just sad. We're gonna need to get
Right.
you out more.
So we're gonna help her to get laid.
I'm no expert on... No, they
Oh,
can't get
no.
laid. Did you not pay attention? They can fall in love, certainly, but they don't have,
Yeah, that's the bonus part.
the things.
I'm,
The reproductive
I'm pretty
cells.
sure I
Indeed.
would. It just doesn't work.
I think
She
this
can
is
have a
where
kid anytime she
I
wants.
think this is where acorns come into the equation.
I would recommend
Maybe
you
I
wait
should
until
take
your
those off
leaves
the
grow a little
mini.
bit more before you decide to reproduce.
Excuse me? I
just
didn't
saying.
catch it.
Oh, I recommend you wait until your leaves are grown a little bit more before you decide to reproduce.
I'm 123.
Yeah? That's a baby to me.
As fascinating as
You're
this
literally a third as old as
conversation
I am.
is,
You
That's
know,
the life coach.
I come
trees
back.
don't live
Just grab
that
me, but just tell me about that. You come on that.
live like 300 years.
Oh, you have a lifespan of 300 years?
That's where I'm putting it.
Roughly, yeah.
Well then, you're
You
only
live
at
as
the
long as your
midlife.
tree is. Does.
You are old enough, I suppose, then to decide what you want to do. I thought you had the same lifespan as me. My apologies.
No, I live as long as my tree will.
Oh, so you have a tree somewhere else that is your lifeline.
Emily.
Gotcha. Well then, even more reason we need to protect them.
As far as you, how you died.
How you die?
Okay.
Man, this is a conversation we have.
Oh
a
yeah, no,
lot.
this is
so
so many different wild lore drops tonight.
I've never died though.
I know, you're the only person in the party who hasn't.
I don't get why. I'm the most reckless and like the weakest.
I haven't died yet.
I can yell
I'm the
myself.
unlucky
Actually,
one.
Gout hasn't died either.
No, but Brand New died.
True, but Kev hasn't. And Kirithia hasn't died.
We swept him.
Okay, if we're talking about who has actually died, it was only Esahar and Loneler.
And brand new.
And Brando.
Well, yeah, but he's not here anymore. We're
No,
talking about right now.
bad-ish.
Well, I guess Esahar's not here anymore either, so I just broke my own rule.
Okay.
Ah.
How about that?
How did you die?
I already have my backup character ready.
Okay, so you kind of go flipping
I'm
through
working on
the books and journals and get to the end.
The only thing is now I want to use it in my campaign and not this one.
And
Go ahead. It's fine.
Well,
you feel
we
a
already
sharp
had our first
stinging sensation kind of along the midsection of your chest. As your ship was attacked.
Oh. So attacking the raid. Awesome.
Bye.
You see a large city that seems to be made out of obsidian with glowing white pillars at different points. And you watch as the hardcore is being taken off the ship and brought towards the city.
Mm-hmm.
There are individuals from both sides. One helping to pick it up and bring it into the city gates, and another who is kind of attacking from the side, raiding. Your shipmates and crewmates
Mm-hmm.
working to defend themselves, defend the cargo.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as one of these raiders plunges their sword into your chest, and it stings. It goes all the way through.
Ouch.
And as you're watching, swarms of individuals with dark cloaks and chainmail, with single-plated masks with 3 red lines, are wiping the floor with everyone in a way. And they are led by an individual in the center who's the only wearing the same kind of garb, only difference being their mask is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And on the inside of their cloak is almost like spray painted a picture of what looks to be lines, circles, dashes, carved basically right inside, along the inside, just spray painted in,
Mm-hmm.
something to remember them by, something noticeable. And this individual, you watch as they're coming forward. They're wielding long sword in one hand and have the floating cube kind of near them. You notice that they only have one arm, but that's when your vision fades as you died.
Do I know who are my enemies?
The raiders, the Time Wardens,
They
were
are.
the people you were delivering it to.
But the Time Wardens killed? Or the Raiders did?
The raiders did.
Okay.
They were
So,
ambushed
but-
at delivery.
Do I know what kind of raiders? From what? Are the raiders? Who are the raiders who are attacking? the
Other
ship?
Gith.
A what?
Other Gith.
Other kid.
Other Gith. Another clan.
Like the bitch I was telling you.
So.
The raiders who were attacking you had red body paint, kind of, and different kind of tribal designs.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were attacking, it was almost like an oppressive density to the air. And you saw gravitationally waves pulling people upwards and out away from the shipping areas towards as large winged creatures with 6 eyes and just kind of a gray, feathery complexion. An abyssal phoenix. As they, which is what they use as mounts, would drop people in from the city and just be like gravitationally sinkholing people up and out of their way so that they could attack in the air and just cause maximum destruction. And they were seemingly trying to steal the hardcore for themselves. And you have no idea if it made it to the Time Wardens or it was stolen. Because you died before seeing the end of the battle.
Alright, I go back. Okay, so my colleague, the bitch,
Yeah, the bitch.
the
Yeah.
bitch, that bitch, I thought she was a mole, but apparently I died in a raid where they were trying to steal that crystal.
Did they get it?
Well, she's alive, right? So I didn't. Oh, you mean the crystal?
Yes.
No. I don't know. Someone stabbed me in the chest. So
And you didn't figure out if they had it or not. Okay.
I was trying to defend the crystal.
Yeah, and look how well that went. Anyways,
Hey, I was
Damn.
I'm hungry.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
That's kind of an emotional thing to unload, and you're just like, "Blah."
Did you not hear him during my emotional conversation?
This is just vengeance.
This is pure vengeance.
Okay. In my defense, I lost my memory. So
You just remembered it, so.
He forgot the current life.
how many
as-
times I had to explain? I'm a diva. I have reincarnated. I don't know. I've reincarnated for many times. I have
Are you paying?
been
Well,
No, it's unavailable. Great.
yeah.
That's
Sorry.
fantastic. Okay, Grubhub, either way.
Grubhub is probably not available.
Don't jinx it.
DoorDash maybe.
So yeah, and back to
It's because the
story
restaurants are closed.
where you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, you died.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, but wait. Do I know the attackers?
The attackers were another clan of Gith
Another.
who rode abyssal phoenixes instead of having a ship.
I described my the raiders are gay with a abysmal phoenix.
Red body paint, kind of.
Red body paint. I described all that to you guys.
Are we talking like the two different sub-races of Gith fighting, or...
Two different clans.
Okay.
The two different sub-races basically live. Well, technically there's three, but that's another story.
Yeah, I know.
But no, they all work one together. It's not like there are Gith Zerai and Gith Yankee and Gith Duros as a part of each Gith clan.
Okay.
So it's not like one versus the other. It's just two
Okay,
different
so we're
factions.
put that lore aside. Okay.
There are just two different factions of Gith here.
Okay.
One of whom wants to steal it, the other one is wanting to get paid for it.
Okay.
And the Time Wardens want it.
The Papa John's on Watson is open.
Well, pretty much that's it.
How do I order Papa John?
Pretty much that's it, guys. So I'm pretty sure either that Gate clan has the crystal, since your dragon the dragon is connected to the crystal somehow, and yeah, I guess we need to go back to the dragon to kill it again. Ish.
I'd rather avoid that.
I mean, it has Vezran smell. It knows who she is and recognizes.
Jesse,
Yeah, she does.
do you want to put in the order on here?
Yeah! Thank you!
Yeah, I have like the free trial for Uber Eats thing.
Oh, hell yeah. Did you guys want anything?
I'm good.
I will also.
We've
take
got
some.
snacks as well.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah,
chips.
yeah. You and I can split one, and then you can just Venmo me for
Do you like pineapple?
Yeah.
Bless, I'm getting a super Hawaiian.
super Hawaiian.
I don't know what's on it, but it sounds good. Actually, no, let's customize it.
All right. So
Are
what,
you judging the pineapple?
I just don't like pineapple in general.
I
My
adore
elementary
pineapple.
school on the front door had a sign that said "Pineapple Free School." Like it was just like a printed piece of paper.
so many people, I guess, pineapple. Jesus.
I love a pineapple.
I don't like pineapple at all.
I think it was because there was some kid there that was like deathly allergic to pineapples or something.
Oh, that's understandable.
Nice.
Understandable.
Well, he doesn't have to have any of it.
So yeah, you have translated this story of your death, the offloading of cargo. What you guys want to do is now up to you.
I'm just gonna
As the revelations just keep coming tonight.
I'm just gonna keep messing with the creature.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating.
My
It's-
head.
It probably doesn't appreciate it if it knows what's going on at all.
You have no idea if it's conscious or not, or like able to. If you have no idea if it's able to recognize it because it is alive. It's just seemingly like where these kind of points are intersecting it. They seem to be what's keeping it in this state of
Right.
hibernation.
Can I try to uncoil it?
Sure, you can carefully kind of lift its fingers and unweave it.
Yeah.
It's gross, it's long. It's maybe like 2.5, 3 feet long.
You want a dessert?
It's gross.
It's
If
gross.
you want to get something, we
It's
can just
weird.
split the price.
Okay.
Kind of just kind of coils up. It's almost reflexively. You're messing with the muscles in it.
The default way that it
Okay.
tries to have him hold his hammer.
I don't know what are you trying to do with it. I mean, you're just kind of basically playing with an unconscious animal here. Play the xylophone.
That's my
I would
job.
just like to point out the default way that it chose to have it two-hand this hammer.
What? Oh,
No,
wait.
it's my hammer. Gosh.
He's hugging it.
It's so slow.
Okay, I put a
You mean the
pizza
hammer
and some
pulled
chicken
you
in it.
off?
Okay.
Sounds like you had a very special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was like losing a loved one. I've seen that movie way too many times.
So have I. You get tired of seeing the same films after a while.
What?
Or at least I do.
Except for like 3 or 4 of them, yeah.
Depends on the film.
Okay, so yeah. What would you guys like to do?
I want to help him build his machine once I'm done reading.
Okay. By the way, you can feel free to mark off long rests, because this is going to take a couple of days.
What?
Cool.
We're healed. I have 12 healing charges back.
Is there anything anyone wants to do with the book? Since we're passing from day to day.
Fuck that book.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that would be me.
Right. Do you want to do anything with the book?
I thought he had it.
You gave it
I gave
He
it to
gave it
Perry.
back.
No.
You give it back to me?
No, you gave it to me.
And I gave it to Perry, and he used the book to smack.
and for Merrily, you do gain your power back at the end of a long rest because she just destroyed it as an intimidation tactic.
Oh.
She didn't keep it. She just
Do you have it-
took it out of. She took it out of it until you got a long.
Do you have
rest.
any tape?
Oh.
It was an intimidation tactic, and she can basically turn your powers off for the rest of the fight.
Aww,
the end of the day.
I would have made some wishes.
Do you have any tape?
Maybe.
I'm glad because that was my favorite spell.
Oh my god, what spell was it?
It was the Phantom Bolt.
Oh my gosh.
The one
Okay,
that we
here
just
you go.
make gently.
I caught it.
By the sharp edge. And then it fell.
Slice.
Fun.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah, no.
would like.
You do get it back because she didn't keep it. It was just an intimidation tactic to stop you from using it. But yeah.
I'd like to ask the book about this creature.
Okay. What do you ask specifically?
Man, I wish our meal plan worked on Uber Eats and not Grubhub.
What is
Sorry.
this?
I'll pay you half. You got a Venmo?
And then I mentally describe it.
Okay. What is it? Okay. What?
Your reflections in the mirror are in the window, and from my perspective, it looks like you're just a shadow hovering over the blinds, like you're peeking in.
That's the DM's job. It's just the DM in me.
It's creepy.
I'm
gonna try and get childhood stories
Where did the there it is. Oh, you're going for childhood story.
of them living a happy life without me, so I feel worse.
So your best friend's a masochist here.
No, she hates them, and she wants a better reason to hate them because she loves them.
That's so backwards.
You understood it though.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what is this? And you kind of
Okay, 30 to 40 minutes.
Bless, thank you so much.
did you give him this place's address?
Yeah.
163 Hazel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Apartment 628.
Yep, I said second floor on the side nearest the entrance.
Sure.
Tristan's so used to this.
Yeah,
It's almost like you've
I
been here before, but you haven't.
I ordered to apartment 221.
I was
a
gonna
lot.
say.
I ordered to my friend's apartment a lot because I live there practically.
Yeah, you're kind of there every single time I have to knock on their door.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hi, Tristan. You don't live here."
Okay, so what
I
is
slept
this?
a couple times.
Yes.
Who are you talking to?
That is an amazing question.
Are you talking to the book?
Yeah.
Do I see her talking to the
Yeah.
book?
Go ahead and mark off a healing surge for a 1.
Before the long rest. Okay.
Just so you know when you start, taking
Okay.
damage.
What?
Why are you talking to that thing?
You see the image that is produced here is a picture of the Twilight Obelisk, and then you watch as it folds in upon itself to create this dragon. It is a piece of it. It's called a Shrike.
A Shrek?
Shrike.
Wait, what's a piece of what?
The dragon creature.
SHER.
Shrike. It's a fell.
SHREK.
That's a completely different monster.
An ogre.
So the dragon is a piece of the obelisk?
Basically,
My spell is repaired.
your spell is back together.
Now you gotta keep that one.
Yeah.
Until the next hag takes it away.
Until I use it on another hag.
Yeah, but it'll always remind you of how you almost fucked up and then you didn't.
So that's what you can get out of this question. You get what its name is, what it's made out of, and kind of where it's from.
All right. Honestly, that's probably gonna be all.
Okay. Anything else?
Anyone else?
Don't listen to that thing. It's just lies.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anything else you want to do just in the shop? Because Dorvan's got a hammock that he basically puts up and goes to sleep in.
I'm gonna take
The hammock?
Yeah.
He's asleep in it.
dump him.
Damn!
No, actually, no. But she's thinking about it really hard.
This is an old man. I don't think he can take it.
Another good
Think I
first impression.
care? I'm furious at him.
He's like a 700-year-old elf.
He can suck it.
Okay, that's like 50.
Yeah, he's middle aged at best. I'm just gonna stand over his hammock and glare at him for a while, very heavily contemplating dumping him and taking the hammock.
Ezra, that's
myself.
kind of
Contemplating?
creepy.
Yeah.
Shall we reintroduce ourselves to Blomler now?
That's not a bad idea.
No, I think it's a really bad idea.
Fine. Vezran, probably figure that one out.
Kirthia.
Marielle.
Ah.
Gout.
Oh. Alright.
Ow.
So
Sorry,
you being my group, my adventures all the time? Well,
Your crew?
You adventure-ish.
We're the Avengers.
We're the Avengers?
We're the Avengers.
Wait, we're a superhero group?
Oh,
Sweetie,
hold
no.
on.
That was an out of character joke.
Oh.
This feels like
I've been looking
it's
for
actually
for
fairly
this meeting.
accurate.
You should say that as well. There you go.
What?
You're avenging your town. He's avenging his sister. I'm avenging my lost
I'm not
childhood
avenging
and
anyone.
How am I
humanity.
avenging
My
town?
sister isn't dead.
Because you're trying to save it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's not avenging.
I know they have to be gone, but like, let's assume the worst. And then Gout's avenging brand new.
I'm
What
not
the hell are you doing?
avenging anything.
I'm avenging a lot.
But less avenging, more helping out and questing while I look for a way back home. Which I assume we're all trying to do? Or at least a couple of us are?
I don't know if I want to go back home ever again. I don't even know where home is at this point.
Well, we certainly don't want
It's
to
not like it moves.
Vesper's home does move.
But never mind.
It's
Also,
a floating mountain.
I don't know if I want to go back to the temple where the god who possibly betrayed me and definitely the man who betrayed me is, or if I want to go to the other home I might have with my actual blood family that,
It's
You
like
know.
the second one.
It's dysfunctional.
to say the least, yes.
So, are we all orphans now, or?
I'm not.
No.
Oh, I'm
Did-
sorry.
Did you not hear the conversation you literally interrupted like 17 times?
I mean, that's not. I mean, she's taking care of her sister. You are an orphan.
He
I'm
was-
not an orphan! You were here, you interrupted my conversation finding out.
In fact, the controversy is that she isn't an orphan.
That's the issue.
That's Lomna, by the way.
She was raised as an orphan.
Ah. Alright.
I don't know how to answer this
She was
question,
raised
but
to
I'm
believe
just
that
gonna
her
go
parents
with.
betrayed her and left her and abandoned her when it's less the truth,
Orphan-ish.
more that she
There you
was
go.
stolen from them and they were kicked out.
I don't know what to believe.
I'm just gonna go with not an orphan, but also no parents.
Because
One
you're
would
trying.
say.
Yes.
I mean, technically you had somebody plant you.
Okay, so as far as I got, we're a group of adventurers who are.
Not necessarily.
How did you come to be them?
Acorn.
Yeah, somebody had to lay that acorn.
You don't need to plant the acorn.
Yeah, but the acorn came from somewhere.
Yes.
You have a bitrilogical parent.
She got a point on that, yeah.
Okay. The night passes.
Oh,
The
wow.
time passes, and eventually you make your way up. What?
Nothing.
You don't have to roll a random encounter die. You're in the laboratory. You're
No,
safe
I
inside. It's
just
one
messed
room.
around with them and I got 2 12s.
That would
I
be
mean,
really
we
bad.
could random
I
encounter
know.
die to see if a time warden wonders it.
Yeah!
Or maybe the Shrike.
No, don't.
Don't give me ideas.
Maybe the Shrike fight manages
Shrike?
to overcome.
The Shrike. Shrike.
The night passes on the You guys are fine.
No, sir.
I mean,
You ask and you shall receive.
I shared this with Sarah earlier. But,
Let me
like,
see.
this was the random encounter table if you made it back through the portal at Malchani.
Which one?
The whole thing. So you rolled 2 12, so you'd be on the farthest and hardest table.
Well, one of them was a D20.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait, so if you advance, you go down?
If you advance, you go to the right.
Oh, the D8s go down.
Yeah, if you have a D8, you go down.
Oh, and if you do a 1, it goes back down and you roll again?
There's a lot of jumping between tables. So
Discover dead crewmate!
Yeah, I'm wondering about that.
Oh yeah, no, there is an entire story there. But that is a completely different campaign.
Vampire pirates! Kraken! Pirates! Ellis! Oh, I don't like that. No, I'm reading this. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn.
So what happened?
There
So
was
what
a
happened?
chance to
The
get
time
Ellis.
passed. You wake up. Everything is normal.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Normal as we just come back. We are in the state.
As you're in the laboratory and it's quote unquote morning when you guys aren't tired anymore and have restored all of your everything.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, no.
I made my own table and you're gonna have fun.
I can't wait. So yeah, no. Welcome to what is essentially a new day.
It's a new
Yay.
day.
Alright.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to help. I want to help our friend.
I want to help our friend.
That's still
Oh,
helping
I
the,
don't
still
know.
helping the elf.
Gonna help
He's
the
not on the
elf.
friends list.
Okay. Gavin, what would you like to do?
I want to help our friend, and I want to ask, are we planning to kill a dragon?
Why are we planning to?
Are we?
If we come
I'd say
across
no.
it, yes.
I don't need a why so much as
Maybe
a
not
are.
that one, but the volcanic one will try to kill me. And it killed brand new, so you should care.
Well, I'm just saying you should come back and finish the job.
I'll think about it.
If it
Well, we've been sitting.
regenerates, it's not gonna
we-
be
we've
starved
been-
and half dead.
We've been sitting in a room for 2
Well-
months. Let's do something.
I was level 2
There is a beach.
when I
Look
killed
around.
it. And I just got the cream of the crop.
There you are.
Cream of the crop, that's not it.
That's not.
The whipped topping. There we go.
That's not a phrase.
That's an analogy.
It could
Bad
be
analogy.
from where she's from.
Yeah,
like
from where I'm
sandblasting
from.
your cat.
That is just the Fey hen on the Fey horse. That's what it is.
Mm.
I don't like that one either.
I am
had
not
a comment
familiar
on
with
that
this.
Okay.
That is the the Fey Panther that can't hit shit. That's what it is. Low
You
burn
do-
at Andrea.
I do realize I'm native to the Feywild. I would
Yes,
know your
3 of you are.
I would know what's a phrase and what is not.
Not in my Sun Elf territory. We
I'll
live
give you-
above the clouds. I don't know shit about down here.
I don't know shit about down here.
I reckon you're being super rude right now, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Anywho, yep.
Okay. So you go to help
I'm working on my
build the
Irish
machine.
accent.
What?
I'm working on
need-
my Irish accent.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. If there's nothing else you guys want to do today, you could probably finish the machine tomorrow with all of your help.
Let's do it!
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so the next night
No, I don't want
passes.
No, we gotta roll the d12.
Okay.
Gotta roll the d12.
You know,
2.
I'm just going to say it goes uneventfully.
It does, because you're secluded.
But if I rolled a 12 and then another 12 and another 12, Elias magically shows up.
That's not how it works.
It could be.
The Githzerai and the Githyanki work together to kill us.
Now, she actually is a half-elf. Well,
I know that bitch is.
she's a half-elf Kalashtar, but that's a completely different
I don't
thing.
even know what that is, so don't worry about the lore.
I think I remember seeing that in the race description, but I don't know if I checked that out.
I love Kalashtar.
One.
They're my, like, Gith, Kalashtar, and Changeling.
I
are my
have
three
fight
favorites.
You guys say you had drinks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one.
There's, yeah. So yeah, the next day, if you're all helping, you're able to finish the machine.
Cool.
Super.
By now, I'm just gotten so comfortable with the creature, I'm just holding it in my arms.
Yeah. It
It
doesn't
exists.
seem to. Its tail will kind of go
Jesse,
around
could you grab me one too?
reflexively?
It can't resist.
Anybody else want to
Thank you guys
Sure,
so
I'll
much.
have one. I'll go.
Maybe
It
that's it.
can't resist.
Who else wants to cook or wants something?
Is your other coat? That's pretty much
Who is?
I'm good.
This one's free.
You want one? You already got one. Okay.
You want?
No.
We're cleaning you out of your coat. My back hurts. I'm gonna stand up for a second.
Is there something we can get you?
That's fine.
You want a chair?
No.
How about a working,
Chairs are cop-outs.
How about a working machine?
Because they did.
The
finish it.
Asmodeus Machine?
Yeah, we just finished it. With all our help, we were able
Guys,
to
we gotta
finish
get a
it.
We
demonstration.
worked on it for 2 days straight. I
Helping
helped
out.
somehow.
I'm carrying stuff, I
Passing, carrying tools, getting equipment from around the place.
I'm a scientist.
Exactly. Something of a scientist myself.
This is gonna go.
Oh, graviturgy. That's like what I do. Yeah, I lift heavy things and move them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not dissimilar.
Come on.
I defy gravity all the time.
How?
I stand up, I pick up.
You stand up and pick up things.
Technically.
Look. Okay,
Okay. So yeah, Dorvan is grateful, thankful, happy to have your help in not reconstructing, but in building his machine.
Hooray.
Okay, now show
Lovely.
us what it does.
Okay. So he kind of stands towards it, and there are 2 long knobs that kind of pull off from it and can use it to control it. He doesn't have a power source.
Yeah, I realized that as soon as I said it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, let's
you
call
can-
the wardens in.
Why are we building
How are they going to react?
That's a great question.
To all of us showing up here, we're visitors. Surely he's allowed visitors.
I mean,
It's okay,
there's
you're
no one
daughter. There you go.
who's ever said no.
Exactly.
We could lie and say a hag tricked us and send us here.
That's not a lie.
We can make it a lie.
Well, then we don't have to roll for deception.
It's the truth. He did trick us.
Yes, but then the enemy would have to roll for, do we believe you?
Yeah, which they should, because it's the truth.
Okay.
If we fight, then we get the power source and get home. So I'm not really seeing the issue here.
We,
Plus, that's a hard cut one.
That is true.
after dying himself.
Yeah, I mean, Ezahar literally basically used Kuvok's power to crit against it.
Okay, quick question, Dorvon. Theoretically, if you were to be given the artifact, or this cube power source, is that all you would need to get yourself back home to the time you want to be?
I'd need to figure out how to use it, but
And how quickly could you do
I have no idea. I've never gotten to work with one of these things before.
that? Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that we need to get it in a friendly way,
That would be best.
but if we were to get it in a not so friendly way, could you at least get us back?
Do you really want to be messing with these things?
Honestly, yes.
You don't know about them. I don't know about them.
Do you have another way home? Yeah, I didn't think so.
So wait, this is the wardens, correct?
Yeah. They're talking about
Yeah, my point
assaulting
is
a
we
Time
want to be
Warden
on the
who's coming
good
to get
side,
this
so
thing.
they'll
Do I
take
have
me home.
knowledge of Time Wardens at all?
They're weird and esoteric and try to stay out of the public consciousness as much as possible.
Can I know what their insight and perception are?
The Time Wardens?
Probably really good for both.
Are they high? Or are they like medium?
I don't think you would get the job if you didn't have high insight and high perception.
Well, if it's relatively doable, I can trick them.
I do like the concept of putting in an application to be a Time Warden.
They did not sign up for
It's
this.
a job.
Yeah.
You can apply. There's 400 interviews over a span of 6,000.
More that you wouldn't last very long because you could get mugged by adventurers.
The thing is, like,
You die.
Such as...
They have a high turnover rate, don't they? They all die.
The one I killed happened to be an Avron, so he's
they
just
do not
revived.
have insight
Deva,
as
I'm
a
sorry.
proficient skill.
I
Okay,
do like
but
the idea.
what's the perception?
It is not a...
Perception is a...
Like, would they be going up against passive? Would I be going up against their passive if I'm trying to trick them?
that would be their passive wisdom. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you were... Like, what are you trying to do?
Theoretically, if things went really, really south, I could make it look like they're holding what they think they're holding, but I'm actually holding it.
Okay.
Do you want Dorvon to begin the process of alerting a Time Warden to come?
Well, before that, I'm asking these little questions to him, theoretically, of course.
He's not fully familiar with how they operate, and it's not always the same individuals.
Can I ask the DM what the numbers are?
What numbers? What numbers are you looking for?
The perception.
Passive perception?
Yeah.
15.
You guys, we have a chance.
To kill?
No, if things go south, we might have a second chance.
Oh no, sorry. Perception plus 10, so passive is...
25.
No, passive is just 20.
We have less of a chance. A lot less of a chance.
To get back?
I read that wrong.
Well, we might just have to take a risk. Any better ideas, please? Please? Dorvon?
How about instead of trying to manipulate one, you talk to one nicely?
Well, that's the first plan, of course, but you know, usually that shit doesn't go well. Then again, my diplomacy is pretty fucking high.
That is true, but it's
I can't help
diplomacy,
but wonder
not
why.
diplomancy.
You did not just make that joke. You did not. Rejected. That one goes out of the hall of jokes and into the trash can where it belongs. It's garbage day, Andrew. It's gone.
Out of the hall
Garbage
jokes
day.
into the bin of puns.
Ooh. My heart and my stomach hurt a little bit from that one. Ouch.
Alright, so we're going to talk the time warden.
What are you doing?
Just a
Background music?
second. Just a second.
Is this the one door monster video?
Ah, there it is.
What?
That's the door monster video, right?
I'm not sure.
It's the garbage day.
Oh.
No. Well.
It's from Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Put it in
I
the
was referencing a video by a group called Door Monster. They did a skit called Diplomancy, where it's basically succeeding on diplomacy checks so much that you change reality.
Oh my god, I want to do that so badly.
It's so funny.
That sounds like so
Is
much
it
fun.
possible?
You can certainly try. There you go, I said it for you.
Alright, so we're.
Okay, let's call the Time Lord.
Yeah, let's go.
Time Lord.
What? So wait,
Doctor.
remind me on the plan.
Alan.
We ask it nicely to give us the doohickey, and if they say no, we try to strike a deal. And if they say no to that, we may try to trick them / fight them. Because we need a doohickey.
Or steal it.
You know,
That's part of part 3.
You know they're going to give it to Dorvon because we need it as a power source for the thing.
But then they're just gonna take the thing.
But then they're just
Do they watch you while you put the power source in, and then they just take the machine? Or do you have a small window of time when they just leave it with you?
What if he lied about the machine being complete and said, "I know that this is the power source, but I'm not done with the machine, so
You need
give
to
me the power source
adapt the
so I
machine
can
to
test
the
it,
new
and then I'll
powers."
finish the machine, and then when he leaves, we use it."
Can we do that?
Or we could just ask the Time Warden to send us home.
Yeah, but they're not going to let Dorvon go. They have him for 20 years.
They
Well-
would, just not to the point of time he wants.
Wait, what did you think about my plan?
I didn't hear you.
We pretend the
Sorry?
machine actually isn't all the way complete, and then the Time Warden shows up, and Dorvon's like, "Hey, I found out what a suitable power source would be. It's that."
They already know that.
They want it on this time. On this.
What if you request it so you could run
Is this
tests
the
for it?
first one that's
No,
getting
this is like the 6th or 7th.
that uses the power
Yeah.
source?
All of them do.
Tell them. Can you tell them that it's an upgraded version, that you need to work around the energy source in order to incorporate it better? Would you be able to do that?
Would they fall for it?
That's another
Probably
question
not.
entirely.
I mean, as Time Wardens, can they, like, see the... Okay, so does free will canonically exist in this?
Oh yeah.
How? If there's a predetermined future, how is there free will?
There is not a predetermined future.
They don't know the machinery. That's why they need
It's-
Dorvon.
Basically like a fly's eye, where you can see every different consequential,
Oh, okay.
like in the moment, and then so as time passes on, it
People
just
dragon.
synchronizes. And so when, like, if someone goes back in time, time will basically heal around them, and so,
Mm-hmm.
and so like it will disrupt it, and that's one of the things that helped weaken the seals to the obelisk. So people who mess around with time too much could inadvertently release Kuvok. And so that's why the Time Wardens will hunt out people who mess with the natural flow of time and reality, so that that doesn't happen.
Let's try something real quick. Do you ever consider that this might just go very sideways and you'll never get to see your family again?
Yes, every day.
So why not take the guaranteed version and just go home? You may have lost 20 years, but at
They're
least
still
you'll have
there.
the rest of your life. True enough, that's
They're still
nothing.
there.
Yeah.
There's no real reason why you need to go back 20 years ago.
It would be nice to try.
It'd be nice to try, but you either, well, the likelihood of you dying trying is a lot higher than you dying trying to go back right now.
If you're able to get this device from this individual, and we use it to come to return home, I keep it.
The device, the energy source, what are you talking about?
The fragment. I keep it. I get to figure out, do my research with it.
Is that why you came here for 20 years? Because you wanted to fiddle around with it?
I came here because I was promised a chance to save everyone and everything I ever loved.
Do you think you've done it?
I don't know.
You know what I think? I think that if the Time Wardens are what they say they are, and they can see what they say they see, the reason you came here was to meet us. Because without this quest and without those requests, I would have had zero reason to find you. We would have had no reason to make that deal with that god-awful hag to open a portal to the realm of the Time Wardens to find you.
I mean, that does sound like something that they would have set up a long time ago.
We play the long game.
They do.
So what's to say that we're not the reason that you came here?
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
So,
Ring-a-ding-ding.
you watch as he heads towards the kind of the edge of the chamber and begins working out different runes, kind of. And you see a ring around the center of the entire laboratory glow golden.
That's cool.
And they seem to kind of arc towards the center, and you see kind of images begin to kind of pass in and out and through, just faint possible glimpses into just everything that is here at a time. The structure itself almost begins to waver in its stability, and after about a minute or so of having opened up this place as a point, an individual stands in the center of the room, wearing a long cloak made of stars and night, and chainmail that faintly vibrates near Lomlar. Silver-plated mask with 3 red lines on it.
Hi.
Hi, stranger.
We're visiting for the weekend. You understand.
It doesn't speak to you.
Great. So, we are
That's not good.
ready to go home now, including Dorvon over here. And as per your contract, he's fulfilled his side of it. So, you need to fulfill yours. Cool? Cool.
Also, I work with you guys and a lot of that time, and you could, and I died, by the way, working for you guys, so this could be a compensation for my death, just saying.
You never did get paid for that job, did you?
He died.
Exactly.
Well, this is a payment to let us go. How about that?
Yeah, we'll get to that part later. Anyways, can we get the doohickey so we can go home?
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Oh god, here we
Go
go!
once more.
Here we go! Oh no!
Bastion's doing the talking right now.
Alright.
Why am I talking? Because I have a plus 11.
I can help you because I do.
Fuck yeah! Help me.
Alright.
What do you say to help?
Can we have multiple people help me, or is it just one?
Let's go with 1 for right now.
Okay.
He mentions the massive.
What do you say to help me?
To help convince.
You just gotta say
I
something.
Well,
16.
you get to add plus.
Oh.
Bastion just gets to add plus 2.
This.
You
this
gotta
is-
say something to help me, though.
I thought I already did.
Oh, like the you owe me compensation.
You the compensation of dying for you. You know, you owe me past myself. You owe me and my past self.
Does that count for the plus 2?
You can get plus 1.
Thanks a lot, Longler.
Hey, it helps.
His pay's
It
been building up
helps.
centuries of interest. That's a king's ransom.
Well, 40 years of interest.
Oh, well, okay. It'd be funny if it was like 100 lifetimes ago.
And 100 gold. We need 100 gold too. I just
You can be a
kidding.
millionaire. They don't pay in gold here, by the way. You wouldn't know that, but
But they could just give me gold.
they don't.
They don't carry gold,
They
is
don't
what he's
carry
getting at.
Why not? It's an alchemy
Because
component.
that's not.
Look, I figured out exactly how Time Warden economics and currency work today.
Why?
They'd pay in like drums of the time juice.
The necrophile?
No, they don't have any of that. Well, they deal with that stuff in different metrics.
Do they speak common?
I don't think we
Some
know.
of them do.
Some of them do.
Right now we're trying
They're
to
all
see
like
if they
individual
all-
people who just got hired. So.
Yeah. I'm just imagining one of them being like, "Listen, kid. I don't want to do this any more than you do. Please make my job easy. Just stop breaking the space-time continuum."
They're minimum wage mailmen.
That's a tough job for minimum wage.
And you have to time travel in the process.
Are they on the clock? Is it an hourly wage?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm off the clock. Ezra, you get to live this
I
time.
punched in late and the boss got mad at me.
There is no time on the.
Oh, that's true. There's no time.
They're always on the clock.
Infinite on the clock.
Which
That
means if you
sounds
don't punch
god
in time,
awful.
you're
Labor's union needed here. Okay.
It's always new.
It's always new.
So what if he says?
He's gonna walk over towards the coordinator.
I didn't even say my number. And just like auto fail.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, what did you roll?
Oh, 26.
Okay, 26. So you're looking to have him transport you back.
Give us the doohickey and transport us back. That was what I said.
The doohickey.
They're not going to give us the cube.
Well, the Warman wants it, so I'm gonna try.
Do they know what a doohickey is?
Well,
That's a
I
good
explained them.
question. There it
Jesse
is.
doesn't get it. It's the thingy. It's the cube, like.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Uncle Sam. I can roll several checks for each one.
The Time Warden walks over towards the coordinator and places the cube inside of the chamber, and you watch as it seems to power on and maintain a steady pulse.
Really glad we didn't lie about that, guys. He knew how to use it.
And they kind of drag the machine over towards the center of the
Oh
chamber.
yeah, this is the seventh one.
What?
This is the seventh one they've made. They know how to use it.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna have him like tinker around so they couldn't use it without him telling him how to use it, so we could have more time with the stupid. We're not actually saying this.
I know, I figured.
That would be really stupid.
That would automatically make your check
Oh.
fail.
For sure, for sure. I may be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I added that on first.
At the moment.
At the current moment.
Okay.
At this very current.
How would the Time Warden respond?
26, that high number.
I feel like if there was an attack against his AC, we would miss.
No, it's
No,
like
it would
PC of,
actually
like 20.
match in beat. It would match.
It would match it. I'm thinking of the
Is this
40
diplomancy? Is that what this is?
No.
You're not a bard.
I might as well be at this point. I have jack of all trades.
I'm sorry, it's.
But you're so alienated.
You can take your time. We're goofing off.
I know.
That's what we've been doing for the past 4 hours.
You wanna see what'll happen if I die?
Yeah.
My next guy.
Oh, great. We don't want a zombie. He's gonna smell
He's
up
not
the
a zombie.
party.
That's a Goliath.
No, he's an orc.
That's an orc.
No, it's a zombie. He's green.
Which, to be
Because
fair,
he's
is
ugly.
to be fair,
Hey,
is
look
a
who else is a
greener,
zombie here.
smellier Goliath.
Fuck that
That's
fucking
awesome.
goddamn. That's not even a
His
zombie.
name
It's
is
an
Brugo
undead
the
cyclops, which is a
Terrible.
fucker.
Brugal the Terrible?
Yeah.
Nice.
Undeads and zombies are not necessarily the same thing. I should
He
know.
just
I've done a
wants
lot
to
of
die.
research. Because I want to be a necromancer.
Okay.
And then, I didn't. And I became best friend.
I'm not sure which is worse.
I am.
I know which
Actually
is
speaking,
worse.
Kirithia, you would know that the leader of Emmeline, who is now dead, I should also let you know, was a necromancer.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say
Wasn't the
Lavira,
guy
and I was like,
at
what?
the top of the ziggurat?
That was the guy, yeah.
Oh,
He was
God.
a necromancer. He was in charge of the.
That explains the
Wait,
bodies all
what?
over the place.
Long time no see.
Wait, was he like the original founder or the guy who was just recently
he
in
was
charge?
in charge. Not recently, but like he was in charge of the city.
You guys, we
Well, we
dodged
had
a
nothing to
bullet.
do with that, so that's kind of concerning.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, well,
Wait, was that left
Well,
over
if
from a
he's
different campaign,
dead.
or we had a chance to meet him? You don't have to
So,
answer that. I
what
like the
did-
mystery.
So what the Time Warden says?
the Time Warden.
was confused.
I mean, you're welcome to leave, but he's not going to give you the cube. They don't give these things out.
Can I try one more time?
No.
Can I try to steal it?
Oh, really? You want to provoke them first without talking?
I'm really good.
Is there anything you'd be willing to trade for?
There you go. Is there a deal we can make? Can I become a time warden and get one? Can he become a time warden and get one?
Cow?
No, Dorma.
Oh, Time Warden Cow.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Cool. That would be very cool.
That would be amazing, but you would
What do
not
the
be
Time
traveling with
Wardens,
us.
like, where? Because, like,
Go off the tongue.
Time warden out.
Warden Cow.
You don't have to
There's
be
nothing that
people's
you could trade for one of these fragments.
What do the Time Wardens wear?
How do you become a time
It's,
warden?
this is kind of the standard garb. It's a very lightweight metal armor, usually made up. A lot of them will wear like a chainmail that's made of the different rings of fragment detection that the vampires of the Fell would have.
Okay.
And
I'm
then there's
waiting
like a cloak of
patiently.
stars. Yes.
I want to apply. How do we get into this sort of career?
You're still going into that?
I'm curious now.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this individual's voice sounds like in my head because. Okay.
He's just been shaking his head this whole time.
No, he's a
Doomsday
oh, he's a
robot
bitch voice.
tick.
Well, it's
Well, the actual truth of the matter is. You see, with the wibbly wobbly and the timey wimey, we'd have to go back to the beginning to get to the end, see?
Just make it a doll.
You have to make it to the city that they have here in order to apply, and you'd have to appeal to their leader.
Huh.
Cool. That sounds pretty dope to me.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Okay.
It is.
How about this? Could you possibly drop Doravan back 20 years ago like you promised, and then
That was never part of the arrangement.
Doravan, you lied to us, you son of a bitch.
No, that he did not lie to you. He said that he wanted to get their device so that he could reverse engineer it and do that himself.
Oh.
Oh.
And they never promised him that?
No.
That's stupid.
He said that multiple times.
Oh, guys, you know the drill. You know the drill. Okay, well.
He knew that they weren't going to do that.
Okay, fun. Doravan.
Can't time wardens like teleport and time travel pretty
Yes.
easily?
Uh-huh.
Why couldn't we just borrow it and then when we're done he just shows up, grabs it, goes away?
That was the whole issue because it weakens the seal,
It does.
and they would notice.
Alright.
Doravan, you should just give up. Just go home for now.
So much for that epic pledge to help.
Alright, so are we going back?
Said I'd
or-
try. I want him now. I
I
want him
don't
alive
know.
at home.
So, the Time Warden is willing to
Stop.
Nothing.
use the chamber's runic seal to transport you guys back to.
At least let us choose the location.
Sure, back to Emily.
That's good.
For several reasons.
Please.
He's not going to deal anything with time. It will just be moment to moment.
Doravan, I got a backup plan. Just keep
That's
going.
bad.
Is this what you want?
I should be asking that. Doravan, is this okay?
He seems kind of spaced out, like, I don't like this. This isn't what I wanted it to be, but
It's the best result. For several reasons.
It is the best we can, man. So.
Thing is, you don't have to give up on what you want. It just won't happen this second.
Time Warden is facing you.
Hi.
What's up?
Thank you.
As you're the one who's basically speaking and interfacing.
Yeah, these guys are shy. Sorry.
You should be behind them.
Shy? What in the... What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there's nothing. Hi.
Dorvon.
Whistling a little bit. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Oh no.
What's he doing?
We're fucked.
Is he drawing a dagger?
I'm gonna grab his wrist.
He's on the other side of the room.
Why?
Oh no. He's gonna unleash some monster. I'm pretty sure of that.
Can I put a little rock right in front of him so he trips?
Banana peel in the middle of the room.
Literally, I can put a freaking banana peel right there.
Sneaks up to the time.
Could I phantom bolt him with a toe?
Hold up, we don't know what he's
No.
doing yet.
Don't
We're just
know
all
what
No,
he's
that was
doing.
we're
a-
making
that-
assumption,
He's
guys.
just standing
That was an
there.
out of character joke.
Who cares what he does? We're going back.
Maybe in the future. Right now, we're trying to stop him from
Depends
making
on
an
what he
enemy.
does.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I don't
How's
like that
pizza
look.
looking?
What?
How's that pizza looking?
6
He has,
minutes.
Oh, beautiful.
Dorvon has a couple options here, and he's weighing them all very heavily in this moment.
I'm just gonna make eye contact with him.
I can imagine that we have a lot of options in this situation, but I can imagine that fighting a Time Warden is the worst one.
I'm pretty sure if we fought this one, the rest of them would be coming after us, and we can't handle that. It's a team PK.
It would also be the easiest to initiate.
It would be extremely easy. But we are theoretically a chaotic neutral good party.
Dorvon waits, but he moves himself closer to the coordinator.
Can I roll perception to see if he has any like sort of weapon
Please.
concealed on him?
I'm staring at him. I have to
Go ahead and
notice
roll
something.
perception.
I don't.
Me too?
I want to form a party if this right away.
Fuck yeah. I know everything he's doing. I know his family's history, literally. Lol.
If I
24.
can see it, he's not hiding it.
You can see it. Well, you can't see anything, but you're familiar with the way people arm themselves and kind of.
No, that's not good.
I'm familiar with how murderers carry themselves.
And in Vezran, you do see a small glint,
Of what?
as there is a small dagger up his sleeve that he's kind of holding onto carefully.
I don't see that.
You can see like the areas on his clothing where it would be used to hold and conceal.
So I piece it together.
No, I think we should just
But he
really stop and think about what we
Holds
should be doing next.
back.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Which is a very good
Scratching
decision.
my back right next to my weapon. How what a
Because
coincidence.
he's looking at me, not you, so.
I draw my weapon as a free
Exactly.
action.
The Time Warden's back is to Dorvon.
Exactly. So I just think taking the time to really think about the decisions we make is a great thing and will lead to an ultimately better outcome.
Okay, hold on.
I think you have to. Your character has too low of an intelligence.
Okay, hold on. You're
I
saying,
have a lot of wisdom.
You're saying the time
I
warden
know
is
the ways of the
concentrating
world.
on the elf, right?
Is on Vezran. Vezran's basically like leading the conversation here.
Yeah, y'all mean.
Dorvon
y'all
is
be
behind
silent.
it.
Ow.
I'm at least 10 feet away from this Time Warden.
We all have free will, and how we use it is what determines our fate. So, I think we should all pick wisely on what we do next,
So
and not regret our choices, no matter what the outcome.
With that, the Time Warden will. You watch as the circle they seem to cast a small spell that modifies the circle in the room.
And you might regret not giving us that
You watch
artifact.
as reality seems to fold out from the center of it. And it seems as though the entire chamber itself is moving from location to location to location as worlds begin to pour out from the outside, folding through the center of it until it kind of becomes static. And as quickly as you could blink, the Time Warden and the machine is gone. And all 6 of you are standing in that point.
What year?
Present day.
You made a good choice. Because I might know where to get more of those. Though you're not gonna like where they are.
Where?
You know,
You know.
by an old friend.
Ezahar no longer has fragments.
Yeah, but the obelisk sure as hell does. It's 8 of the shits. We're gonna end up there at some point,
I'm
guys.
glad you didn't respond with not where, when.
No.
I think that's where we're probably going to end for tonight.
That's probably a good
hilarious.
idea.
That's
At least let me get my pizza first.
Yeah.
That's
The
fine.
za is.
Sorry, that was... For some reason, that Time Warden was very hard to get into the mind of.